Hey, what's going on, Klein and Ellie?
Are you ready?
Hello, Klein and Ellie, you little bitch.
Klein and Ellie, it's just okay.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Whoa, Sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ellie show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning and welcome to your Tuesday. It's KROQ. We are Klein Alley Show. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming back for more. If you're slogging along, you're here for the fluke. I'm Klein. There's Allie. That is DJ Omar Khan there, the audio sniper, Jake Z Nerd, Postmaster Johnny, and producer Vanessa taking them calls early and often at 800-520-1067. What's in store for you this morning? Great question. We will Mahjong.
Yes!
Is that in store for us?
Thank God. I was waiting. I was waiting too long.
That's not in store for anyone today.
Give it to me one more time, Omar.
No. Mahjong.
Thanks, Jake. Thanks. That made me so happy this morning.
Play the whole thing.
Don't play any more.
No, this is the only good part. I added.
We don't need any more of it, okay? Mahjong.
It's like you offended many communities.
I'm offended. As a broadcaster, we're all offended. But anyway, it's very trendy these days, apparently. Gen Z is bringing back Mahjong. It used to be
true.
Just for the old ladies.
Say it right, Klein.
Mahjong. Okay? We'll get you on the guest list to come here.
Were you trying to sound like a gong?
I don't know why I said that. A lot of times we say stupid things on the show thinking it'll slide under the radar. And
no, nothing slides under the radar.
No, things do slide under the radar, and then occasionally things become big deals. That is probably going to become a big deal, which I'm not excited about, but whatever. In fact,
now any listener who plays Mahjong is going to have that.
Yeah, totally, right?
Game. Time
Mahjong.
When they win, it's like boom, slap.
Well, I don't know if
Mahjong. Oh, I love it. I
don't know
It's
how
like that
so
game.
good.
Sorry. Sorry.
I don't know how that works. I don't know how the game works. I hear about it from time to time.
You slam your tiles and say Mahjong.
Is that what you do?
That's how it works now.
Mahjong.
I win.
Someone on the Goat Line claims that a lot of people are claiming, that they understand where these things began. Now, maybe you were listening the other day when I said that. You'll be like, oh, yeah, now in a year when we're still playing that stupid drop, you'll say, I remember that the first time I heard that on KROQ. This person claims that they remember the first time ever that my grunt, which was drafted yesterday in the sound effect draft, came out over the airwaves. This one right here. This was Johnny's draft pick for the greatest sound effect on the show. And someone claims they remember the first time it came out. I don't remember. No one on our show remembered where it came from, but this person did.
Hey, guys. I'm just calling because I was listening to you on the podcast, and you were talking about the Klein grunt, the origin of it, because it's my favorite and the first thing that made me cry laughing. I remember it.
So this guy remembers the first time this show ever made him cry laughing. He heard that it was that grunt being used against me, and he says he remembers vividly where it came from.
Vividly. Allie was talking about her rat infestation, and she was at a party, and this rat crawled across her foot, dragging its rat balls on top of her foot.
It had giant rat balls.
Yeah.
I
And
remember.
when she explained in detail that happening, that's when Klein leaned the Klein grunt. And
That was a grunt of disgust, not
Or
a
envious of the balls.
No.
Yeah, you're like,
I think it was a grunt of disgust more than anything.
it was not funny. I mean, it was funny at the time from Ali's story and his reaction, but when Omar used the grunt for something else, that was, oh my God, that was the best.
Okay, well, thank you all
Aw,
for your
I'm
continued.
glad
I
it's
have
stuck
that
with you.
labeled Klein Jizz, by the way, just in case you guys were wondering what that was
Why don't
labeled.
you label it correctly, which is Klein's reaction to Allie's rat story. And if you're new to the show, this is a lot of stuff to process, and hopefully it will catch you up on just how dysfunctional this family is you've decided to start your day with.
Every good family is dysfunctional.
For those of you that believe I do not like music because I suffer from that condition called music phobia or whatever, I do like this song. At least I
sound like that.
I like the beginning of this. I think it's the strongest start to any song ever. So let's enjoy this as we get into a brand new show. And let's get together for the next 4 hours of regret on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. It's a party banger right there. Omar, you still play that at the weddings? People still care about that or not really?
It's got to be the right crowd. It's got to be the right crowd.
Can't waste
so
that.
if I see you on the dance floor, I'm definitely playing it.
Great. And it's the one thing that would get me up.
So you can bob your head really hard.
That's right. Shake my head like this for three seconds, then I would get up and move elsewhere.
Most wedding crowds, though, are the Uptown Funk type, right, Omar?
Yeah, and that's one of those songs that I've actually kind of like, it aligns with the YMCA.
It's gotten to that status.
Yeah, exactly. It's too cheesy.
It's too much.
I really rarely will play that now.
Even if people demand it and they request it, because I know that you dislike very much getting requests. It's funny because you're a DJ on the radio at KROQ during the week, and then on the weekends you're a DJ at weddings and quinceañeras and everything else. But you hate more than anything people requesting songs.
I do, just because, listen, if you're hiring me, you hired me for a reason, because I'm good at what I do, and I'm good at building a dance floor. Keeping the dance floor is key. Once you throw in a request, it might hit and it might not, and it kind of like throws my flow off. However, I will take your request always into consideration. And if I'm doing a wedding and somebody's been overserved and they're like very persistent, I always tell them, go to the groom, go to the bride, and let them know what you want to do. And if they give me the thumbs up, I will play your song.
You know, what's interesting is that we hear the same BS speech that Omar just gave us from Miles, the music director at KROQ, whenever we
give me a request and I'll take it into consideration, which means I'm not.
Yeah, right. Whenever we either suggest, or we say, let's let the listeners pick the music on a Banger Bus or something like that. He's like, listeners don't know what they want. Well, I'll tell them what they want. I'm like, I don't know about all that.
Well, but I do understand that when people have a choice, it's usually not for the greater good.
That's why whenever...
especially when they're like, super faded or, super drunk, they're like,
it's just
I play Dancing Queen again.
One song
I'm like, okay, dude.
the same
Jesus.
song again.
Yeah.
Dancing Queen.
Later, thank you, Jake. Jake, you may be the audio sniper after all. Who knew? A lot of people calling, and we'll get to this later. I do have the handicap placard to give to Allie today, to present it to her, because I know she is recovering now from her injection or whatever the hell you had done yesterday.
I've really learned that even though I've explained it to many people many times, no one seems to know what the hell I did yesterday.
I know you left early to get something put in your hoo-ha.
Well, that's not too far off.
Right. So I did listen to that part of the speech. I know you had to dumb it down for us, and that's eventually what you said as you were leaving. Like, all right, I'm off to get something put in my hoo-ha. And we said, good luck to that. But I know there's more to it. Yes. Scientifically, you had an embryo transferred from a dead person into you or something like that. Is that how it happened?
That's cool.
No, that would have been really cool, though.
Oh, I thought they were like a donor, embryo donor. They died. You got it.
Like a really smart person from history.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, well,
I had
anyway.
to use my wife's dumb egg.
We'll find out what Allie got her wife's dumb egg put inside of her yesterday, which is so confusing because even someone here asked me, why did Allie leave early today? And I was trying to explain to them.
Which I would have loved to have heard.
I said, and this was like a coworker in the hall, and I said, and they work at the news station, so they're already smarter than we are. And I said something like, she's getting a turkey baster put in her or something.
No.
Oh, you weren't doing that?
No, but I did have a catheter put in me, which is never fun.
And then
samesies.
And they said something along the lines of, oh, that's exciting. And she's not carrying this baby. I said, well, I think her wife did something to do with it, but I don't know what.
Even my mom yesterday, who I've talked to her about it many times, she was like, I hope they're strong swimmers. I was like, nope, that whole part is done.
So there's no sperm involved.
818 said, how was your sex after the show? Did you nut?
Yeah, see, that's a good question, too. I'm with that person.
It's all right.
So you did nothing yesterday involving sperm?
There's already an embryo. It's already done.
Oh.
The sperm and the egg have already met.
It's already in the net. Yeah, exactly.
It's already, There's already, that process has already taken place.
So then you're knocked up.
Well, we have to wait for the embryo to actually, attach itself onto my uterus. Then I'm pregnant.
So you still drink then?
Use some crazy glue or something.
Yes, I need some crazy glue.
Yeah.
Well, that's what that's what the shots are, Omar, is to make basically my uterus into like a crazy glue scenario.
That picture you sent us yesterday? Well, that was your snatch?
That's the embryo.
What was it?
That was my embryo. That's the embryo.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think they would send me a picture of my
snatch. The
weirdest
picture of a snatch ever.
I was very confused.
No, you know how you can buy those toys that are, it's like a baseball glove, but it's all Velcro? That's what they were trying to turn my uterus into.
Oh,
so that when you throw it, it's like impossible to miss it.
Got it.
So we'll hope. And I know tomorrow you will still not know anything I'm talking about.
Nope.
I've accepted that.
So basically, if you're just joining us, Allie had a turkey baster put in her yesterday.
No, that's not the case.
We'll find out exactly how successful it was with graphic detail.
I was asked to do something extremely strange, and I wonder if you would be able to do it.
Leave. Can you leave?
Please, let's cancel the whole thing.
You should not be procreating.
Let me take a picture of your snack.
We'll take a quick break. When we get back, Allie's money's up for grabs. Get it while you can. I think Allie's decided that if this pregnancy takes and she's going to have a second kid, she's done giving away her money for Allie Knows the News.
Yes, I can.
So get it while you still can. 800-520-1067. We've got $100 of her money up for grabs in moments. And then lots more to get to on the show today. Vanessa, any update as to the big surprise A-lister that's supposed to be joining us?
No.
Okay, that's a good tease right there. That's a good tease. I love it. We will give you more details or not about that next.
KROQ. Every hour from 9 to 6.
The first time I heard Social Distortion on KROQ, I was 19 years old. First time I'd ever been on the radio.
It's your only way into a private show with Social Distortion at the In-N-Out Burger Soundspace at KROQ. You'll instantly get on the standby boarding list to see him again at KROQ Mile High Club Destination 13. Explore the Alps, eat your body weight in chocolate, and buy a watch you absolutely can't afford when you see Social Distortion in Zurich, Switzerland. Receive KROQ and Epitaph Records. It's a private KROQ show with Social Distortion and a chance to see him again in Switzerland.
I'm the world famous KROQ.
Chance to take some of Allie's money before we find out everything that took place yesterday during Turkey Baster Day, where Allie got inseminated, and she could be pregnant right now. We don't know. It's possible.
It is possible.
We don't know. I mean, if we took a test and you were to go pee on that stick right now, would it tell you if you were pregnant or no?
Too early.
Too early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to do it anyway.
Okay.
So big plan for today.
That would be an emotional roller coaster for me. Thank you.
We've got a lot to get into on the show and a lot to give you, but we kick things off with Allie's money. And today on the hot seat, we say good morning to Madison from Long Beach. Good morning, Madison.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hopefully you've been paying a little attention to what's been going on in the world. Allie will leave the KROQ studios. You get to go first. Every answer you give is locked in. If you do better than Allie, she will instantly give you $100 of her money. She hates doing it, but she is forced to because she one time claimed that she knows more about the news than anyone. And she claims that that includes you as well. So we like to prove her wrong every single day. And your round officially begins right now.
Allie Knows the News.
Trump is once again demanding that this late-night host is fired. Which late-night host is Trump demanding lose his job?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Question number 2. NASA has just announced the names of the astronauts that will be traveling where?
To Mars.
Mars. Go to question number 3. There's a big lawsuit now against Trader Joe's claiming that they had false and deceptive advertising about what particularly people are not happy about something specifically at Trader Joe's, and they claim the advertising was false and deceptive. What is it?
The amount of protein in their food.
People do love buying protein these days. We go to question number 4. For the second time in a month, this has crashed, this time into a casino, but what is it that crashed for the second time in a month now?
Airplane.
And finally, we go to question number 5. Apparently, audience members are super annoyed now that are going to see the Michael movie in theaters because of what trend that is taking place inside of theaters. And it's annoying people that are just trying to watch the movie.
Everyone dressing up and dancing and distracting from the movie.
All right, let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together. You did decent. Decent sometimes is more than enough to win the game. Allie is re-entering the KROQ studios now. Potentially, you can come in. It's potentially just her. Maybe it's her and baby. We don't know. Very exciting moment. All of life's up and downs we get to celebrate together every morning on this show. Mostly downs.
Hello?
Speaking of downs, here she is. Allie.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Trump is once again demanding that this late-night host is fired.
Kimmel.
Yeah, Trump does not like Kimmel. That is the correct answer. And she got that as well. So both of you are on the board now, 1-1 after 1. As we go to question number 2, tied up after 1. NASA has just announced the names of the astronauts that will be traveling to where?
The International Space Station.
Okay, she said Mars. A little premature for the humans to Mars trips.
No, but I think this is helping them.
Yeah, but they did announce the next crop of astronauts that will be going to the International Space Station. Allie gets the point. And we go to question number 3. Allie up 1 with 3 questions left. A lawsuit against Trader Joe's claims that they have been using false and deceptive advertising about something specific. It's making people upset. What is it?
Maybe it's that just chicken. It's not really just chicken.
Oh, just chicken is other stuff? That's interesting. That is the kind of thing that someone would have a lawsuit about.
It's not just.
Right, there's salt in this chicken. You didn't claim that. That is wrong. She said that it had something to do with not enough protein on stuff. They do love to brag about the protein.
Oh, what about the meats where they say it weighs a certain amount and then it doesn't? It's a conspiracy I was trying to prove.
Allie's been trying to get to the bottom of the meat weight thing as well. But in this particular case, there is a claim out there that their, quote, caffeinated coffee is not caffeinated. And
that is a horrible trick to play on any human.
People are not getting the jolt that they would expect when buying the Starbucks brand, Trader Joe's brand beans, and they're saying that they must be giving us decaf because it's not giving us a jolt at all. And apparently they've looked into it all, and they found out that on some of the coffees, there is not the caffeine kick that people were expecting.
So they tested it, and there's no caffeine in it?
Not no caffeine, but
just less, much less?
And apparently a lot of people passing out at their job, not getting that kick.
What is the benefit of shorting that, you know?
I don't know.
It's like, what is it costs just as much, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I'm convinced because I've accidentally bought decaf cold brew at the grocery store before, and they don't really, if it's decaf, it should be they should make that very, very obvious.
They should put it in a don't buy section.
Right, the do not buy section. They shouldn't put it there with the other stuff and make it look almost the same, just with like a different color cap. Who the hell would know? Anyway, Allie, Noah gets the point on that. Take back that ding. We go to question number 4. Allie's still up 1. For the second time in a month, this has crashed. This time into a casino.
Oh.
But it's 2 of these. It's interesting. I haven't heard about one of these crash. Well, anyway, I'm not going to say anything else.
No, I know what it is. It's a hot air balloon.
For the second time in a month, a hot air balloon has crashed. It's unbelievable if you think about how long it's been since we've heard about any hot air balloons crashing.
I've never heard of one.
Now we got 2 in a row. She guessed an airplane, so Allie gets the point. This time, Sacramento, casino, hot air balloon crash. And we go to this final question. I don't think it matters, but here we go. Audience members are annoyed by this trend that is happening at the Michael movie. They're just trying to watch the movie, and this keeps happening.
I think it's middle-aged people dancing.
The worst type of dancing, middle-aged dancing. She said that as well. She's back on the board, and that is correct. Final score. Allie still beat you by a few, and what must you shamefully admit, Madison, as Allie puts her $100 back in her pocket for now?
I'm Madison from Long Beach, and Allie knows the news.
Tomorrow morning at this time, you'll have another chance to take Allie's money.
Thanks for
playing.
playing.
And we're just all practicing until we get to another $500 Friday. That's what it's all about. A lot of people on the text line claiming they got 5 for 5 today, so congratulations. See that? You're all super smart on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show. Well, it started as a conversation about all of the arrests that took place at Coachella this year, and we were breaking down all of the different things people were arrested for. And I think one of the things that was on the list more than a few times was that people were using fake handicap parking passes. And then we got into a conversation about of all of the things that you could counterfeit in the world, like money or whatever else, that's probably one of the easier things to counterfeit. And then you guys immediately started saying, well, then if it's so easy, why don't you make one? And I said, I don't think I would be a good use of my time to make a...
Oh, no, you said absolutely I can make one. Did you not?
No problem.
You said no problem. And then we then proceeded to get delay after delay, excuse after excuse as to why you didn't have it to present to us.
I have it to present to you, and I will give it to you in a moment. And I recommend you don't use it because I do think that people that use illegal... and by the way...
Oh, I don't want to use this. I never said I wanted to.
And we've gotten a bunch of different people that are angry about this for different reasons. So I want to play not just the positive ones.
I just wanted to see you try.
Oh, I tried. All right. I spent way too much time on this. And I had to buy equipment or whatever the hell.
Equipment?
Not equipment.
You mean material?
Material. I had to buy material. I had to buy
printing press.
What did you equipment? A 3D printer?
I had to buy stuff, and I'll present it to you in a moment. You can watch on YouTube if you want to see Allie's face as she is blown away by my skills. But first, just some of the reactions that we've received from people about this stupid bit. Not everything we do is going to hit with everyone, and this one seems to be making a lot of people angry.
All right. My dad has a handicap parking spot placard that he lets me use every time I go to Disneyland.
Whoa.
Well, that's very nice, Dad, but you're a terrible person.
So, yeah, I don't want to be crucified by Disneyland, but, yeah, I take it to Disneyland. I use it on my little thing. I also have had my ankle. I have 2 placement screws in my ankle, so I just kind of limp around.
Yeah, but like if you're limping around, phoning it in, or intentionally limping around, putting it on a little bit just because you got the good parking, as opposed to really.
She probably plays it up.
Yeah, I'm sure
the screws in her leg.
Sure every single person right now could talk about a reason why they could use a little bit of a better parking spot because they're not doing great.
And we all do kind of do a second take, right? When we see a person get out of their handicap, you're like, what's going on with you?
I see a person, I'm a handicap. I see a person jump out of a G-Wagon,
Yeah, run into the store.
And run into a store and grab stuff and run back. And they've got the placard up and everything. I don't know if it's not theirs or it's a loved one's. And listen, I'm sure we're not better than the average person, for sure. Probably worse a little bit. But if you do have a significant other that actually earned or has one of these placards, have you ever used it, or do you use it because it's super convenient compared to looking for a spot, especially in a place where there's no spots? Of course you do. Does that make you a terrible person? Kind of.
Well, I think
it's a gray area.
It's the thing. Do you think it's the same if you use a handicap stall? No, right? That's a weird thing, because if that's open, everyone has no problem taking that.
It's usually the most,
and there's only one.
It's right, and that's usually the most coveted go-to stall is the handicap stall.
If there's nobody else in the bathroom, you go to the handicap stall.
And
100%.
Sometimes you look under the door there to make sure the person's on the up and up, and you don't see a pole or anything. You see 2 feet.
Right, exactly.
Why is that person in
there?
But
if there was somebody who was handicapped or in a wheelchair that came in while you were in the handicap stall, you would feel bad.
This woman's very mad at us.
Hey, guys. I noticed you're still talking about, handicapped people. It should be disabled people. But anyway, please stop. You're wrong all the time about so many things.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm an actual disabled person.
That's a handy candy right there, according to Vanessa, on the phone.
I have used my handicap placard for years.
Wait a second. They're disabled, but they have a handicap placard?
Well, that's because that's the
It's a disabled placard.
But they still write on the placard, because I studied a lot of them to make this one I'm about to present to Allie.
So the placard's insensitive?
Yeah, the placard is insensitive. Even just the drawing of the guy with the wheel for a foot is insensitive.
I think that's ridiculous, too.
Right, they got to move that.
Even I got a ticket because it was I didn't put up my new one. I put up my old one. They check the dates. They do look at it very closely.
So this is a woman that actually is disabled. She is, quote, handy candy.
What level of disabled, though? Because I feel like some of those disableds don't deserve it.
Yeah, I agree.
And when did we change it from handicapped to disabled?
I'm not sure.
Is handicapped offensive?
Yes. It's the H word.
It is?
And it's a crazy ticket. It's like $400.
So anyway, here, Allie, I'm going to present to you right now what I've been working on, and I just want you to know, as I was doing the finishing touches on the third one I tried to build for you,
this is the third draft.
My kid came in and asked me what I was doing, and then I had a really uncomfortable conversation because, anyway, I'll explain why I'm trying to not come across like a terrible person to my own children, but this was as I was finishing and letting dry your handicap placard.
Oh, you made that. What is that supposed to be for?
What?
What is that supposed to be for?
It's for parking.
For? It's for parking.
For better parking.
What do you mean for better parking? What do you mean for better parking? Come on.
What? Now my wife sees it, and she's not happy at all.
Kevin, shut it down. Shut it down. X-Day on the Ackerd play.
She is mouthing to me, this is bad. That's what she's mouthing to me. This is so wrong? Oh, that's right. She was mouthing to me, this is so wrong.
I'm glad that you said it.
Sorry, this is so wrong.
What do you mean better?
No, don't touch it.
Sorry.
You're going to smear it again.
Confused as to what you think is appropriate.
What do you mean? How is this good parking?
This is like VIP parking.
Huh? But that's handicap.
So she knows.
Yeah, she knows.
Saying the wrong word.
It's disabled, you dummy. No, I know.
I'm confused. What do you...
You know, who gets the best parking spots?
We're not handicapped, though.
I know we're not handicapped. I know.
Wow. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I'm smart.
She's explaining. Yeah.
Yeah, so why did you make that?
So that I can give it to a handicapped person.
Anytime your daughter talks, dude, I'm a little scared. I feel like
it's
she's
kind of
just gonna-
threatening. What is that? Where you think you're going?
What are you going to do with that?
This isn't.
Break your legs and make you handicapped.
This isn't even Bruiser. This is the nice one.
Give me some
This one's-
cookies.
really?
Yeah, this is the nice one. This isn't even Bruiser. Yeah.
She's turning.
Dad, you're very confusing me. What do you mean you could give it to a handicapped person?
We have a handicapped listener, and they need handicap parking, and I'm gonna. Well, but they don't want to wait to get it, so I made. My wife's like, Troy, she's like, well, if they're handicapped, why can't they get it themselves? I'm like, all right. Well, but they don't want to wait to get it, so I made them one.
You are such a liar.
What do you mean you made them?
Now the dog wants
Now
to
the
know
dog
what's going
wants in on it now.
on.
I'm doing something. I can't do good things for people.
You're recording us, too.
So anyway,
That's why I was like, that's right.
I'm going to present to you, Allie, what I've
Give
been
it to
working
me. I
on
wanna
now.
see.
If you're watching, everyone can check. This is the finished product. This took 3 different tries.
It's very delicate.
Please don't touch it. I'm afraid it's still going to smear.
Hold on, let me see it. I got to feel it.
And you have to. That's good material. That's the real. Look at it now. This took a lot of time and a lot of effort.
Just the flimsiness alone.
Allie, you hang that on your mirror. And trust me when I say.
What's with this tape that's
It
just
has
kind
to
of...
be double. It's not even double-sided. There's only graphics on one side.
I know, but that's the side she'll face out. No one's going to look at the inside one. She's good. That's
all you have to do is look to one side and see that there's nothing on the other side.
If you don't think that would...
This is already broken. It's already bent.
Yeah, well, that's because I packed it terribly this morning on my way into work. But
Did you cut out this little seam?
yes, I did. It's the hang on your
And I don't think I've ever seen a handicap placard with the American flag on it.
Well, he put a stamp on it, clearly.
It's not a stamp.
It's a forever stamp and a barcode.
Yeah,
and
a barcode.
It says 2028 CA.
Yeah,
so you've given me till 2028 for this to expire.
That's right, till the Olympics.
And then what is this little thing here?
Just more stuff because I don't have the... They have a lot of stickers on the real ones. So that is...
I mean, the whiteout of the handicapped person or disabled person, I'm sorry, I think is one of the better parts of this, but still not convincing in any way.
818 says, I'm looking at this now.
You could have at least traced it. You didn't have to freehand the handicapped person.
Yeah.
562 said, that handicap placard is handicapped.
Yeah.
It's not.
How long do you say this?
This is the third one I tried.
And why did you
Holy
did you put
moly.
tape on the bottom of it?
Sometimes there's a reflective something on the real ones.
This is not that.
Allie?
This is a piece of tape that you didn't even bother to cut off the side.
It folded. I don't know what
just
happened.
hanging
What's
off.
the UPC code for?
And why is there
We
white
scanned
out
that.
on
What
the
we get?
bottom corners?
Yeah, let's see what happens when we scan
Don't
this.
scan the UPC code.
Is this like a bag of chips or what is
I think
this?
it was from a snack bar. It doesn't matter. No one's going to scan the UPC code.
And you,
It just Allie, just hang it on your mirror and see what shakes loose.
what is? So you
Done.
you bought this material?
Yeah,
That you know this is not the right material, right?
of course it is.
You can't just fold it like this.
No one's going to
It's
reach
not
it.
foldable.
The idea is, can you hang it in your mirror and without anyone saying anything? That's the question. And now you have to leave it in your car for a week and see if you get a ticket or towed. That's the fun game.
But I don't want to do this.
I know you don't.
So what are
I
we
didn't
going
want to do
here?
this either, but look, here we are now.
What?
Here we are.
Well, 818 said you have to make a QR code now. It's supposed to have a QR code on it.
Well,
So you have to do that in whiteout as well.
If you think it's so good, Klein, put up or shut up and use it.
Yeah, you should use it.
Yeah.
Why do I have to use it? I've done nothing.
I'm too good of a person.
You have stolen valor and parking spots here all the time, so just park here in a handicap spot and use that thing.
Why don't you park next to Lisa from K-Earth, who parks in a handicap spot every morning? There's one next to her, and you can park next to her every morning for a month and see.
You know what? I don't think
It'd be vagina face and pig nose parking.
I don't think that is handicap parking.
Oh, that's a good show.
I don't think
vagina
that
face and pig nose in the morning.
I don't think she locks her car. Why don't we just swap out her real one with this one?
Well, she also has it on her license plate.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a perma one.
Double handed.
Which is a really good one.
Someone says you will get arrested for fraud. Do not use that. I'm not kidding, guys. This is bad.
Because this will look, it's worse than you just parking in it without a placard. You've made a fake placard.
We've posted it now on our Instagram so you can see the skill that went into this.
Should I just peel this off?
No, just stop it, Al. You're ruining the placard. You're ruining it. Stop taking it apart. I spent hours
Can I scratch this off?
Stop,
yes, I can.
Stop it.
Is that a lottery ticket?
That came off so easy.
Yeah.
We got to take a break.
I think if I blow on it, the rest will come off.
All right, just stop. Don't touch it or look at it.
The guy's going to fall off his wheelchair.
This is all coming off.
Okay.
Look.
Allie, you're ripping it apart. I spent hours
Oh, well,
on
I
this.
ripped it again. I could spend 30 seconds to fix it
All right,
with a new piece of tape.
We got to take a quick break. Clearly, anyone say this looks good? No? No one? Okay, great. Take a quick break, back with your news next, and then a brand new hour of the show. Get you on that standby boarding list to travel.
818 said it's windy this week. Be careful you don't have your windows down.
All right, relax.
Just blowing.
Alley Show. Alley Show mornings. KROQ.
KROQ, let's get into some news. Then a brand new hour of the show will begin. We get you on a standby boarding list to travel to Switzerland for Social D, and you get tickets to see them right here in the In-N-Out Burger Sound Space at KROQ. Those will all be happening coming up this morning right here with Klein Alley Show.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Well, the war on late-night television has resumed. Once again, Jimmy Kimmel is the target, and it's over a joke that he had made days before the assassination attempt happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Now, he referred to Melania Trump as having the glow of an expectant widow. And now that this incident has happened, Melania Trump is calling for him to be fired, and she is urging ABC to, quote, take a stand against this atrocious behavior, and accused him of spreading hate and violence. And, of course, Jimmy Kimmel's not one to back down, but he's also one to comment on and clarify any statements that he made, and that's what he did last night. Here's what he said.
I said, our First Lady Melania is here. Look at her, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow, which obviously was a joke about their age difference and the look of joy we see on her face every time they're together. It was a very light roast joke about the fact that he's almost 80 and she's younger than I am. I agree that hateful and violent rhetoric is something we should reject. I do, and I think a great place to start to dial that back would be to have a conversation with your husband about it, because Donald Trump is allowed to say whatever he wants to say, as are you, and as am I, as are all of us, because under the First Amendment, we have, as Americans, a right to free speech.
So, again, it raises the questions about free speech, just like this did when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and then he made comments about that, and there was a whole back and forth, and it resulted in Jimmy Kimmel's show being suspended, which then it was brought back, and the question is, will that happen again?
You know, what's interesting is, for so many reasons here, but it's, Trump likes to say that Jimmy Kimmel has low ratings and no one watches his show anyway. So if that were the case, then he really wouldn't care. You know, if Jimmy Kimmel was so insignificant,
right. The move would be to do nothing.
It would, right? It would, but it's so fascinating
we can't let it go,
that we cannot let it go.
Let anything go.
And that's the part that is, and everyone knows. Everyone's got a friend in their friend group that, like, you know, it's like they can dish it out, but they can't take it.
No.
And also the idea that, you know, it would just be so funny because had he ignored, it would have.
It could have just
gone
flown under the
radar,
especially because this was before the incident. So
Right.
it really doesn't. It's not like he said this after the fact. Then I could see at least there being more of an argument there. But the fact that this was said so far in advance and just happens to be a coincidence that there's an incident later on, he shouldn't have to apologize for anything.
Right, when you have to explain your jokes, though, you go, this was a joke about you being old and your wife being young, not about the fact that people are trying to kill you. Because, but I think it is interesting, and I think I give Jimmy credit that he was able to say, I think that there is too much hate speech in general.
And he spoke out against that previously.
But I also think that when it's done under the guise of humor, comedy, or that is the goal, it's very different than when it's just saying hateful things to be hateful. And there is a difference
Roasting is different than hating.
There's a nuance there, and I don't understand. I think society has somehow lost the nuance in all of that.
Yeah, no, it's true. As robots join the workforce, humans are being asked to level up, prove that they're needed, prove their skill set, justify themselves. As a result, they are saying that more people are going into grad school to gain more skills before looking for a job. College is the new high school, and grad school is the new college. And humans need more smarts to battle the robots in the workplace. That being said, if you do go to college or grad school, choose your major wisely because most people regret their choice later.
Roughly 1 in 5 recent graduates regret their major. Liberal arts majors were most likely to regret their choice.
I mean, just think of the two words, liberal and arts. Both things that are tough to navigate, right?
The fields with the highest share of regret were political science, international relations, or public policy. Those fields were followed by communications.
Ding, ding.
Media studies or public relations majors.
The journalist is like, yes, nice.
Oh, it's all of ours. There we are.
Yes, but, you know, when it comes to college, I think most people, if they don't know what to do, they're like, liberal arts. You know, you just kind of pick something and roll with it. Or communications, I don't know if that was just something you picked because you really wanted to get into radio or if that just seemed like a good thing to start with.
I should have gone into Mahjong. Should have majored Mahjong. It wasn't an option. I was
Mahjong master.
Should have majored
Changed
that.
the game.
Clearly. What a waste of a stupid degree I have, huh?
That's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ just after 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. Lots to get into this hour, lots to give you this morning, and we did announce yesterday that we are taking this thing on the road for another hang, Cinco de Mayo. If you think about our first Cinco de Mayo hang, it was when our previous boss, the guy that was a big dick to us, finally got fired from this place, and we turned his office into a cantina.
Oh, that's cool.
That was our first Cinco de Mayo hang. We had listeners come by, and I believe at the time Allie was lactating. We had listeners doing shots of Allie's breast milk.
That's right.
And that was the beginning of the turnaround here.
We cut the Risbon.
We did cut the Risbon. It was the Risbon cutting at the boss's former office cantina that we turned into a illegal bar, and the people got so hammered that came by for that I think
our boss had to issue Uber credits for rides home.
We had to Uber everyone home.
Well, remember there was like listeners just wandering the halls like lost?
Wandering the halls, wandering the building. I think we got a call. There's like an orthodontist upstairs on a different floor that one of our listeners wandered in there. I mean, it was a real disaster.
Well, there are apartments in this building, too.
Right, people live in this building. So it got out of control very quickly, and we've decided to really raise the stakes this year as we're heading across the street to one of our favorite spots, Descanso. It's going to be a Cinco de Mayo hang starting right after we get off the air on Cinco de Mayo Tuesday, which
more
happens
fun, more
to be
legal.
A Taco Tuesday. And, of course, we'll be hooking you up with limited edition Klein Alley Show merch and tacos, and I'm sure we'll do some drinks as well. And I want this to be the biggest hang we've had yet, and especially now we finally have a theme song for the Viva Klein Alley Show Cinco de Mayo.
You ready to eat some tacos, bro? You ready to eat some tacos, bro?
Viva Klein Alley Show.
Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday!
This is not AI.
This is aggressive.
So this is not AI. That is real Lil Jon right there.
Yeah, it is.
And you better believe that we have now an official theme song to get you ready.
What's that song about? I missed the...
Yeah, I can't remember the title.
It's about...
No salt tortillas. We playing FIFA in the cantina.
All right.
The sauce is hot. Yeah. I need aquafina.
We have to get Little John
Man,
there.
I love Taco Tuesday. Yeah. Taco Tuesday.
Oh, that's banger, man.
Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
I can just see Blind Charlie twerking to this.
I know that we
At
have
Descanso.
I know we have Manic Hispanic performing live at our show, but can we just reach Vanessa, can we just reach out and see if Lil Jon can come by for one song and one song only?
Okay.
I would
you.
even settle for a Little John impersonator.
Yeah, we'll take that as well. Like a little John, like a little person doing Little John.
We could do Little Johnny.
A little John. Anyway, we got all that to look forward to. That's happening a week from today for Cinco de Mayo Hang, so plan accordingly. It's KROQ. We are at Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show. KROQ.
We are KROQ. This is Klein Alley Show. We have lots to give you this morning. If you want to go see Seth Rogen telling jokes, he's one of the highest functioning potheads in the history of society. He's able to get really high and still create amazing movies and write scripts and do it over and over, TV shows. And as a result, we're going to go ahead and put your knowledge to the test. If you are a pothead or if you're high right now or plan on being high this morning, want to join us for the return of Stonergories, proof that even potheads can function under pressure and come up with important words when they need to. We will bring back Stonergories later this morning. And if you're interested in joining us, please reach out or give us your number on Instagram at Klein Alley Show. While you're there, you can check out the handicap placard I made Allie, or you can call us now.
Which you made sober,
and
unfortunately.
I was very sober when I made that. If you would like to join us, you can go ahead and do that, or call right now at 800-520-1067. So Vanessa squeezes a spot in for you, but only if you're super high and able to perform under pressure for Stonergories. That is back this morning on KROQ. And as we mentioned, lots of tickets for you to join us right here at KROQ to see some Social D. So we got that to look forward to as well. Someone asking if Postmaster John is going to do a live performance of Tamale Tamale at our Cinco de Mayo.
Please.
Hang. Absolutely. The last time he did it live, it fell apart pretty quickly.
He couldn't remember the words, which there are a few.
There's 2 words
Tamales,
in the song.
tamales.
There we go.
Right. There they are.
Tamales, tamales.
That's a good one, but he forgot one of those 2 words.
Very similar to that Little John song.
Similar.
I hear myself in the headphones.
Right.
You also can remember the words.
I remember the words. I was just too focused on hearing myself, and I couldn't hear myself in the headphones.
So anyway, that's a week from today. Plan accordingly. People asking us for details. It's all been posted up on our Instagram at Klein Alley Show. Quick break. We're back in a moment. We're going to find out everything that happened with Allie yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
A very intimate procedure was done to her. I mean, you had no pants on, right? Pantsless?
Oh, no, I was undressed from the waist down. And there was leakage.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
And how's that for a tease?
Not now, Little John. Not now, Little
It was
John.
Taco Monday.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
You're welcome.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll hear all about it.
So everything that happened. Is Allie pregnant right now? The exciting results next on KROQ.
KROQ. Every hour from 9 to 6.
The first time I heard Social Distortion on KROQ, I was 19 years old. First time I'd ever been on the radio.
It's your only way in to a private show with Social Distortion at the In-N-Out Burger Sound Space at KROQ. And you'll instantly get on the standby boarding list to see him again at KROQ Mile High Club Destination 13. Explore the Alps, eat your body weight in chocolate, and buy a watch you absolutely can't afford when you see Social Distortion in Zurich, Switzerland. Courtesy of KROQ and Epitaph Records. It's a private KROQ show with Social Distortion and a chance to see him again in Switzerland.
On the world famous KROQ.
The miracle of life is happening before your very ears on KROQ. Not necessarily what you're looking at right now if you're watching along on YouTube, where we're streaming live every day, KROQ's YouTube. But what is happening with Allie, and this has been a process now. And for those of you that are new to the show, Allie does have one kid whose original name was going to be Dom. Then at the last minute, she changed his name to Wesley.
It was going to be Dominic, but he just didn't look like a Dominic.
Right,
so we picked Wesley, and I love him very much.
Right.
And we want one more.
And you want one more, and you've gone through this a few times unsuccessfully.
We did some inseminations that were not successful. Then we moved over to IVF, which, if you've ever gone through it, can be a very long, hard process. And we just did our first IVF transfer yesterday. So I left the show a little early to do that, to put the embryo in my womb. And hopefully over the next 48 hours, that little embryo will implant in my uterus and make me preggo.
But the thing is, and I'm not, if I'm not mistaken here, and I don't know.
I'm sure you are mistaken. Go ahead.
Take bets.
I don't think I'm mistaken. So if you guys want to bet now, take your bets. But I think what I'm about to say is an accurate statement, based on all the things you've been blabbing on about for months.
Thank you.
Klein looks like an embryo.
Thank you for that.
They did give me a picture of my embryo.
You are basically, correct me if I'm wrong, a surrogate.
For Katie.
You were carrying.
Basically.
Now, this is, I've watched a lot of lesbian content in my day, and I've never seen this. But
You've never seen surrogacy porn?
Never seen this, but Allie is basically carrying
Katie's baby.
Your wife's baby.
With the same sperm donor as our current child.
Oh, that's the same, Hank the Tank?
Same donor.
That's the same tank?
Mm-hmm. That was the whole point, was to have the same sperm donor.
This is why El Cheapo is a great person for this, because just like she probably doesn't chuck her toothpaste until every little last drop is out, she's really taking every little last drop out of this tank.
You don't know how mad it made me that they were like, we only have to use one sperm to make the embryo. And I'm like, but I bought millions.
Now, was this the same tank that was signed by Los Angeles Kings great Luc Robitaille?
No, because once you defrost it and you use what you use, you got to chuck the rest. That's what infuriates me.
Oh.
Is that even if you don't use the entire sample, you have to get rid of all of it.
So at the
whole load is gone.
At the risk of being confusing, if this takes and you do get pregnant, I mean, this is like a real soap opera story. You will have your lesbian wife's baby inside of you that will be DNA tied to your other son based on the fact that it's the same sperm.
Yes, they'll be half siblings.
Both moms will have one kid that they will have as their favorite because that kid is theirs.
Right, we each get one.
You each get one. And you've already made the one now with the random sperm tank and you.
Yes.
And your innards. And now you're using her innards inside of you.
Exactly.
Now that I've clarified this for everyone. Jake,
you were not mistaken.
Suck on that, Jake.
So,
exactly.
Well, my question is, how come Katie isn't doing it?
She doesn't want to.
She don't want to be pregnant.
No, she doesn't ever want to be pregnant. She thinks it would be like a weird alien life form inside of her taking over her body. She has like a visceral reaction to the idea of being pregnant. Or she just is lazy and doesn't want to deal with it.
Now, the first time you got pregnant, correct me if I'm wrong, also, but you put on 1,000 pounds.
I put on a lot of weight.
So much so that they put you into a category. Didn't they make up a name or something for the category you were in?
Is it morbidly obese? Is that what you're thinking?
No. You said that they...
boom, Bob.
I think that's when Omar started playing the dump truck sound effect when you were leaving the room.
It's called seismic.
Which was so offensive. But no, I thought you said that you were past the norm. They had like a couple of different ranges.
Massive quake.
Yeah, and they put you in a new. They put you in a new category.
No, but I did gain a lot of weight, and then we took so many pictures the year, first year of our baby's life, because everyone takes a million pictures.
You're fat in all of them.
Oh my God!
Right.
And,
there
exactly.
she is. That's Allie. Another photo
That's
over
what
here.
happens when I open the photo album. It's so heavy I can't even lift it.
Come over here for a picture. If you can move a little to the left, we gotta get the lighting.
The picture weighs 5 pounds.
There she goes.
Even like memories that come up, they're like, 4 years ago. I'm like,
that's scary. I know. We all feel the same way.
This time around, I promise that I'm going to...
You got to gain weight. You got to...
I have to gain weight, but I don't need to gain 55 pounds.
Right.
Which is what I gained.
Right. For an 8-pound baby, that's a lot.
Come on. This is
the time to do it.
Yes.
This is like when you see those actors, when you go like, so-and-so had to gain 50 pounds for a role.
I know.
And that's like, that's like everyone's, that's the dream.
Well, yes. It starts with superstitions, too, because all yesterday, the people that I know that have done IVF say you have to get McDonald's fries after the transfer.
Who's they say?
Anybody I know who has done IVF says that is a thing, to get McDonald's fries after the fact. It's a superstition, but it's supposed to be also the salt content is good for after the procedure and blah, blah, blah. So I think
is that why you decided just to go with the medium because you're worried about your weight? I would have gone large.
Yeah.
Well, the medium was $5.
Oh, really?
It's $5.
So that was a price
thing. So crazy expensive, man.
That's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
I thought those used to be $1 or something.
Damn, they're good, though. I haven't had to sit down and eat medium fries to myself in a long time. But when I arrived yesterday, I had to arrive with a full bladder. So I had to be drinking water as the day progressed, so that when I arrived, I had to time it perfectly, where that I was almost bursting by the time I got there.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
Be at almost burst mode.
Yes. So I arrive, I get undressed from the waist down, and they say, "How's your bladder?" And I said, "It's full, but I don't think I'm like bursting at this point." And they said, "Then you need to drink more water, because we need to be able to see it gives us a better view of everything if you have a very full bladder." So I sat there, drank a whole nother bottle of water. And then the doctor came in and looked at it, and he goes, "Wow, your bladder is way too full.
Too full?
This is just too much urine. We don't know what to do with it all. So here's what I need you to do. I don't want you to empty."
This is like a giant trick they're playing on you.
Wild.
This is like what the doctors, when they say we all have to drink 9 glasses of water a day, but then go contact your doctor if you're urinating too frequently. It's like they're setting you up for failure.
Yeah, where's the sweet spot?
Right.
They go, can you please go into the bathroom and relieve some?
Oh, that's impossible. They're asking you to cut off the stream?
A 5-second count. 5 seconds. Relieve myself for 5 seconds. Stop.
And then
come back in
and then put
here.
your pants back on and come out?
Yep.
Who could do that?
I did it.
Stop it.
I did it. Not only did I do it, I got back under the thing. They ultrasound me again. They said, still too full. Go and do another 5 seconds. Wow. I said, this is incredible that I am able to do this. And then the doctor said, you have a very impressive bladder. And he went on to say that there are some professions where people just have a trained bladder. If you think about doctors, people who can't, like teachers.
Pilots.
Exactly. People who have to hold it. And we have a job like that, too, where it's like, we don't know when the next commercial break's going to be because we're never on time. So it could be another 45 minutes before I relieve myself, and my bladder is trained for that.
No one knows
this
when
was
we're
my
supposed
moment.
to take breaks. Even Vanessa doesn't know. No one knows.
Do you think you'd be able to pee for 5 seconds and then stop and walk away?
No, absolutely not.
It's such a weird... It's like when you had sex but didn't get there. You're just like, what now? Wow, that was such a letdown.
It's interesting that they set you up to say, come in here like you're about to burst, and you followed all the instructions, and then they go, you're too burstable now.
Yeah.
So we need to do. So they were basically looking at you. I mean, it's fast. And then 2 different times you had to go and let some, quote, air out of the balloon,
yes,
whatever.
Exactly.
And then now you're sitting at the table. You can't be comfortable during this, right?
Oh no, it's all super uncomfortable. You're just waiting because you just want to be able to fully pee.
And does your wife go with you to hold your hand during this, or
no? She's just waiting in the main room there, and they have nice music playing in the background. They want you to feel nice and relaxed. So now I'm done. They decide I'm ready to go. They put the catheter in. They go, okay, what's going to happen is we're going to put this in, and then we're going to put the catheter in. When the embryo is ready, we are going to make a phone call to a woman in another room. She's the one who's got your embryo. She's going to come in like the night, boom, give you the embryo, and then boom, she's out. So they pick up a landline phone like the president.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's got a certain temperature?
It has to be immediate. Got it like in an incubator or whatever. It's all ready to go in another room, and they place a phone call to this
She
lady.
doesn't even sweet talk you or anything?
Nope. They go, embryo ready for transfer. And then this woman comes in with a giant dipstick, like from a car, and is like, embryo 1. And this woman is beautiful.
Is it like when they come at CVS to help you get the razor blades? She comes in and
basically.
Right.
That's the equivalent.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing. And then she stands there. And
she presents the embryo. It's on a stick. I can't see it. It's microscopic. Nobody can see it.
And they sure it's
but
the
they
right
show
embryo.
it to you like when you're getting an oil change. Here, you can see your embryo.
Yeah, they do. And then they show it up on the screen,
like
a picture of the embryo to say
embryo?
this is what it looks like. And then it's like you smell it and you're like, sounds good.
Well, I'll take that one. All right. Yeah.
Like you're going to reject it. And they put it in. And then they said, now.
Do you feel it go inside of you?
No, you just feel the discomfort of the whole process. You don't feel it. Yeah, because
zero pleasure.
He said, and
zero
I said,
pleasure, Allie? A little pleasure.
Absolutely not. You're
10% pleasure?
No.
5%.
Minus 20%.
A little. Did you have a moment of ooh?
No.
Are you sure?
It's not comfortable.
All right.
Definitely not comfortable. And then he made another comparison. I said, is this thing going to fall out? If I stand up, is it going to fall out? If I pee, is it going to fall out? He said, think of it as a grain of salt inside of a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, man.
And I was like,
now I'm turned on. Whoa, baby.
He was like, it's in there and it's not going anywhere. And I was like, okay, so that's what's happening now is there's a grain of salt inside of a peanut butter sandwich.
Now, what's the peanut butter sandwich?
My uterus.
Your uterus is the peanut butter sandwich.
And the peanut butter's sticky, so it's hoping that it'll stick.
And then if it sticks,
then I'm pregnant.
Then technically you're pregnant right now.
And there's a 70% chance that I will be.
Damn. 70%.
So then my test now is next Wednesday.
Well, we got so many things we could bet on. Oh, test is the day after Cinco de Mayo party.
It's actually, I'm leaving the Cinco de Mayo party and going there to get tested.
So are you going to drink at the Cinco de Mayo party?
No.
What?
Lame.
They said to act as if you're pregnant.
But you're not pregnant yet.
They said to act as if I'm pregnant.
I understand what they said, but did they hear this before they said that?
You ready for some tacos, bro?
Did they hear that or not?
Actually, they played this for me.
Oh, this
it
was
was part
played?
of my process.
All right. Well, there you have it.
You know, I do think, though, it would be interesting to, to know at the Cinco de Mayo party and be able to announce it.
That would be great. Maybe we could speed up the process.
Could work out something. Maybe we could do it a day
maybe
early.
we could send you into the bathroom at the Descanso. One of those sticks.
Yeah.
That would be fascinating.
I would also love to know other people who didn't know they were pregnant and had like all these horrible things that they were doing to their bodies and didn't know.
I was drinking for 9 months, and then I realized, oh man, that's not indigestion, that's a baby.
Yeah.
It's KROQ. Congratulations. Miracle of life.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
It's time for your next clickbait. Here we go. Listen closely. The internet's got riddles. Clickbait. All right, let's start with this one. This is the most misunderstood body language. According to body language experts, this is something that we are doing and other people are doing, and we are misunderstanding it, and apparently we've all been told the wrong thing our entire life. This is the most misunderstood body language. Of all of the body language out there, this one is the one that we are apparently putting the wrong significance into, and we've been doing it for a while.
I think when people make eye contact, especially prolonged eye contact, you think this person's flirting with me, this person likes me. It's happened to me a lot at Trader Joe's.
Right.
And I assume if they're making eye contact, like, well, obviously they're obsessed with me.
Okay, eye contact means they like you or they're into you.
And they probably aren't.
And they're probably just looking and go, what's wrong with that person?
What does she have on her face?
Right.
Oh, that's her face.
Jake, this is something that is being misunderstood for a while. It has to do with body language. What is it?
I'm going to say that it's if you have your arms crossed, people seem to think that you're being standoffish, and maybe you're just bored or you're not even thinking about anything.
Or what else do you do with your hands?
Yeah.
Right. Maybe
There's nothing else to do with them.
Maybe you're one of these ladies that has those pants with the fake pockets. You can't put your hands there because those aren't even real pockets.
I'm
That's
just
interesting.
holding my arms.
Jake says arms crossed. People think that means you don't like them or you're standoffish, and maybe it just means you don't know what to do with your arms. Omar, what is it? Body language expert says this is misunderstood, but we're all doing it.
I think it's the different degrees of hugs. Like, if you have a full embrace, you're like, oh, wow, this person is really into me. And then if you give the little half hug, oh, this person's a jerk or whatever, or they don't really like me.
Yeah, sometimes people give the shoulder instead of the hug. They just offer up part of it, or they do the hug with the pat, which is like just the pat. Which
I feel like with Johnny, I never know what's going on.
Or you ever go in for a hug and then they just put their fist out? Like, no hug.
Yeah, or they use the fist and then the hug.
Yeah. Put the fist right in your face.
Fist hug.
One of you is right. Surprised to say this, but apparently, according to this body language expert, and who knows how you get that job. Sounds like another title for a pervert.
I'm a body language expert. Another drink?
Some of those people that's wearing those FBI shirts, female body inspector shirts that they bought at Venice Beach.
Totally.
When people have their arms crossed, it usually comes across as them being rude or closed off. But actually, it is self-soothing technique for most people. So it's easy to cross your arms when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, or even just trying to regulate yourself, or just don't know what to do with your arms. And other people assume that that's your way of saying, like, hey, leave me alone.
It's also my thinking stand. Like, I gotta think.
Yeah, I feel like we cross our... And Jake does it a lot of times just to try to go ahead and keep his pits from leaking.
And to keep his boobs in.
Right. So it's like there's different reasons why we're crossing our arms. We end with this one in clickbait. Last one. This is something that Americans have decided is their biggest pet peeve when it comes to traveling. So when you're traveling now, and this always seems to change, I always feel like it's the same few at the top, but according to new information out now, 60% have said that this is the biggest pet peeve when it comes to traveling.
Over planners.
Being with someone who's overplanned?
Yeah.
Every second of your trip?
Everything in the itinerary is already planned out. You feel totally stressed out. You have to abide by some kind of timeline every single day. You don't want
get more stuff done.
Yeah, see, that's like traveling with Omar. I feel like every second of that trip is planned.
I'm a half and half. You need one plan. That's it. The rest is just open. Just keep it open. Relax, damn it.
Biggest pet peeve when it comes to traveling, Jake?
That people aren't speaking my language, as Allie would say.
Like Allie would say. Speak my language. That is frustrating.
Yeah. Bonjour. Table for 4, please.
Right. Okay. Omar, what is the biggest pet peeve when it comes to traveling?
I mean, mine is you know when you're on a plane and you have that douchebag that keeps getting up and down and checking his luggage, getting something, putting it back, and then just being really disruptive on the stupid plane.
Why does everybody have to get things out of their carry-on?
I have no idea.
That's what you have, a little personal item with all the stuff that you need.
Insane.
Why do you have to keep like doing the pop and then the zip and then the pop and zip over and over?
Those people, the pop and zip people, it's interesting because the way that they get up is loud. The way they sit back down is big.
And they're
the way
fumblers.
the way
They're
they
always
slam.
fumbling.
Sorry.
Rummaging and fumbling.
That's on here, but that's not number one. And also, the thing that has moved up the most in the past year is the amount of people that are just not even. No one's using headphones anymore, supposedly, and that's bothering a lot of people.
Well, that's why some airlines have had that policy now.
The last time I flew, they made multiple announcements, and the people that needed to hear those announcements weren't listening because they had their volume on full blast. But it is still, and this is a time-old classic. It's letting the person behind you kick your seat. Kids kicking seats, constant kicking of seats has become super annoying now, and apparently no one likes to discipline their kids anymore. So,
dude, that was something that I prioritized. I was like, my kid is not going to be one of those kids.
Yeah.
I monitor. As soon as he's putting his side, I'm like, put him down. He doesn't even know he's doing it.
Right. Most of them don't. They have no control over their own bodies.
That's why it's up to the parent to just say, hey, put it down,
I have a feeling that the kids that kick it at a young age that don't get corrected, they become the adults that do the pop and zip. They're the same people.
Grown-up pop and
They're
zippers.
They're grown-up seat. They were seat kickers as a kid. They didn't learn, and now they just stand up constantly. So avoid these people. Don't be them. Quick break. We're back with your news, and then we have a spot for you on the standby boarding list so you can go see Social D. Guaranteed spot right here at KROQ, In and Out Burger Sound Space. You'll get to see them at a very intimate performance here, but also you could see them again in Zurich, Switzerland. We'll give you the opportunity to hop on the standby boarding list next. And Allie's going to be doing her injection. If you're into watching Allie take her pants off, and I don't know why you wouldn't be.
Or if you're not.
She's got the needle. She's got to keep injecting, even though she got the turkey baster yesterday or whatever she told us. She's going to be doing another live injection on YouTube. So we're going to keep the cameras rolling and the mics hot. If you want to go see what's happening right now on KROQ's YouTube, let's watch. Wow, that needle looks bigger today.
I know.
My
it
good
looks
God.
bigger every day.
We'll get into that after this, and we will continue going live right now on YouTube during this break.
KROQ, world famous KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
5 minutes away from getting you in to see Social D, In-N-Out Soundspace at KROQ, In-N-Out Burger Soundspace, KROQ. It's going to be a great hang, plus another chance to see them internationally as part of KROQ's Mile High Club. So be ready to win your way in about 5 minutes. But first, let's find out what's going on in the world with your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
3 weeks ago, there was a story about a woman giving birth on an airplane as the flight was landing at JFK Airport. This was the moment that the pilot spoke to air traffic control.
Is it out yet?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell her she's got to name it Kennedy.
Kennedy. Will do.
So that was a moment where they were 20 or 30 minutes away from landing. It was too late to turn around, and they were already landing anyway, so you're not going to do an emergency landing in that scenario. But the baby was born, baby was fine, etc. Not a story you hear about very often. Now, 3 weeks later, not even, there's another story about a woman giving birth midair as the flight was landing. And this one happened on Delta Airlines. And here are the details of that. There happened to be a lot of qualified individuals on the plane who were successfully able to deliver this baby. And it was kind of like a MacGyver situation.
The plane from Atlanta was just 30 minutes away from landing in Portland when a woman began to go into labor. Luckily, 2 EMTs and a doctor were on board.
2 EMTs and a doctor?
You luck out big time on that one.
Or this is all planned. Because, Klein, there's 2 theories I have here. Number one, the airlines are trying to get any good press they can because everyone's mad at them right now.
Raising
so these
prices.
are those feel-good stories. Right. Or we're all getting desperate for cheap flights, and if you give birth on
cheap healthcare.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't have to go to the hospital, you skip out on a hospital visit, invite your 2 EMT friends to join you on the trip. Boom, everything's handled in the air, and then maybe even get free trips for life.
Right, Delta does that whole, hey, free trips for life if you name your baby Delta.
Exactly.
It's a fat girl name, don't do it.
They helped deliver the baby using supplies like a passenger's blanket and even a shoelace to tie the umbilical cord. The baby arrived quickly. As the plane prepared to land, passengers applaud the mother. After the plane touched down, both baby and mom said to be doing just fine.
And then
I can't believe that they called that a shoelace. Our boss calls that a string. Strings. I don't know why the shoelace. We have to look that up.
And then I have another feel-good story. This is not about a human birth. This is about a sheep birth.
Today's feel-good moment, a Vermont farmer welcoming a rare batch of 6 baby sheep. Annie O'Connor says she was expecting her ewe named Timu to have twins, but she actually had sextuplets. The chance of a mama sheep giving birth to 6 lambs is between 1 in 1,000 and 1 in a million, depending on who you ask.
What? Who you ask?
So it's between 1 in 1,000 and 1 in a million, depending on who you ask, which I don't know how many people you need to ask in this scenario and how many people would really have an answer for you.
I like that they do a feel-good moment because I think it instantly puts everyone in a good mood. So let's go ahead and steal that from them and introduce you to our first ever Klein Alley Show feel-good moment of the day.
Today's feel-good moment.
Mahjong.
Oh.
There you have it. Now now everyone's feeling good.
I am feeling good. All right, we went to the moon again, or at least we went around the moon. Where are we at now with it? What's next? What's the plan? They've announced the names of the 4 astronauts that are taking the next trip into space. This would be a trip to the International Space Station. There are 4 people, and I'll just break it down. That's 3 white guys and 1 diverse woman. Got to go with that combo. Make sure you check the boxes. And this would be a trip to the space station where they will conduct research and help prepare humans for future exploration missions to the moon and Mars and benefit people on Earth. But really, they said that this and the Artemis 2 mission will help them with their next trips where we land on the moon. And there is another space race going on. This time it's between us and China. Last time it was between us and Russia to see who could get to the moon first. This time it's between us and China to see who can build a base on the moon first.
Oh, now we're talking.
So that's what we're trying to do is go there. And I know, Omar, you're like, oh, it's so lame. We're going around the moon. That was all just data collecting so that they could figure out where to put the base. And it would be a $20 billion moon base that they would just have staked there. And that would help us
How
somehow.
does that work? Like, how are we going to claim that that's our territory?
I think it's first person down.
Yeah, first come, first serve.
So then, weren't we the first ones that planted the flag on there?
Right. So
is the entire moon ours?
I don't think the whole moon. I think you probably get 200 square feet in every direction.
I think the Russians got there and then they took the flag off.
They ripped the flag right
Threw
off.
it on the ground.
So probably peed on it too, which is hard to do in space. We know what you did, Russia. We are keeping notes here, okay? Just remember. So anyway, space race back on, baby.
It's exciting.
We got to get that person that ran the 2-hour marathon to get involved in the space race.
Cheater.
Oh, really?
He had like some super shoes on or something.
Yeah, I did
Super
see
shoes?
Hey, caller 20 right now. Let's go. 800-520-1067.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Just after 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, we are Klein Alley Show. This is KROQ. 106.7, or perhaps you're streaming, listening after the fact on a podcast, regardless. Maybe you're even watching us on YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Hi.
Here we are, streaming live. You can see what happens inside the studio. Allie's had her pants off for the last week consecutively because we know that nudity equals ratings.
A little jab ass for you.
So jab ass continuing on air and off, and we've got tickets for you right now to see Social D, In-N-Out Burger, Soundspace at KROQ. Which means, yes, it's not just a name. You will also be enjoying In-N-Out. They bring the truck, they set it up, and the truck has really made some advancements. I mean, I remember a few years ago, the truck kind of did a burger and a bag of chips, and take it or leave it. And now you can customize pretty much whatever you want, just like you would at an In-N-Out right at the truck. It's pretty incredible. And they bring that over to KROQ. We feed you. We watch some great music, and it's going to be a hell of a time with Social D. Plus, we get your name on a standby boarding list to see them again in Zurich, Switzerland.
I finally want to get Lindsay Snyder's order with the chopped chilies on it at the In-N-Out truck. I haven't tried that yet.
I got to do all of her picks. She's got a couple of picks she's told us about. Let's say good morning to caller 20 now and give them some great news. Lupe?
Yes.
From Norwalk, California. You are the
my God.
20th caller. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Social D is in your future. You get to come into the brand new In-N-Out Soundspace, Burger Soundspace at KROQ. Plus. We'll write your name down on a list. If we call you back on Monday, you'll be packing your bags for Switzerland, all right?
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank
How
you.
exciting.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you, Lupe. Hold on one second. What's your In-N-Out order, Lupe? What do you usually go with? You go double animal? That's pretty standard. You go cheeseburger? You go protein style?
Definitely a double with chopped chili.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
all
a
right.
classic double.
Enjoy that. Well, let's, we got a new hour to get into now in a moment, but Allie, this is a message on the GOAT line, and I think that this should be a warning for all, or potentially very helpful information if you ever find yourself in a similar situation.
Good morning, guys. This is going to sound like a joke, but it really isn't. Where I work, we have a fleet of company cars, and we just take a car at random, and we go about our day and do our thing. So I get in my car today, and I turn on the radio, and there's no display. I can't see what radio station I'm listening to. So I just start turning the tune knob one click at a time, thinking that once I hear Red Hot Chili Peppers, that will be KROQ. I am not exaggerating. This is not a joke. As I turn the knob, I hear Red Hot Chili Peppers, Danny Callie, and the next thing is the KROQ announcement. Thank you, KROQ, for being so predictable. Take care, guys. Sweet Dibbit. Bye.
Hey, listen, you found yourself in a situation where you weren't sure what radio station you were listening to because you were just scrolling around.
And you know what? We thrive on habit.
Thrive on habit.
And we want what you expect here at KROQ, which is chili peppers all the time.
Familiarity. We just talked about a burger with chilies, and now your chili peppers on KROQ. And then we'll get back to other things that we have in store for you, which is probably more chili peppers.
And more predictability.
KROQ. You knew we were going to say that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. If you would like to go see Jim Gaffigan at the Dolby Theater on May 5th, that's Cinco de Mayo's got a lot of stuff happening in this town.
It is jam-packed Cinco de Mayo this year.
We got so many things happening, including that Social D show here. We've got our hang after the show, the Viva Klein Alley show Cinco de Mayo. That's a daytime hang. And then, of course, Netflix is a Joke officially is underway. We've got tickets to lots of shows. Next hour, we'll get you in to see Seth Rogen at the Greek, but right now it's Jim Gaffigan tickets on the line. And we have this question for you, as Allie had something inserted inside of her yesterday. she was talking about all of the different things. You know, people go every day. There's people that are getting stuff inserted into them and taken out of them every day.
In and out, over again.
Over and it all goes back to in and out around here, doesn't it? Well, we started one partnership deal, and now we got to work into everything we talk about. So the question we have for you is, what have you had inserted in you or taken out of you? And sometimes it's for good reasons, like Allie's attempting to get pregnant again. That's pretty normal for people to go through the IVF, to have the embryo inserted inside of them.
Yeah, that's something I planned to go to the hospital for.
And
but then there are
times,
unplanned visits.
I passed out drunk with a tampon, and I had to have it surgically removed.
Oof.
That's not a good one. So I would imagine it probably happens more for women than guys. Because
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nope. I remember we talked to a nurse, this was like maybe a couple years ago, and he said you'd be surprised how many guys come into the emergency room with things stuck in their butt.
Right. It's not always just gay stuff, too. It's like funny prank stuff, or it's like this is going to get a lot of views on YouTube.
Sure.
Right. It's that as well. At least that's
Doesn't
what they say.
have to be gay.
Doesn't have to be gay stuff. It's not always that.
That's what they say at the counter. This isn't gay, by the way.
But I would think that women, just because you have twice as many ways to get stuff inside of you, that it would probably be just twice as many times that you'd have to have stuff removed.
Women aren't that dumb, dude.
Women are not that dumb. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't
Guys,
think women
they'll stick anything.
I don't think women.
There's a lot of curiosity of like, will this fit?
Yeah, there's
Let me find out.
There's no way that when women get drunk in a room together, they're like, all right, Carol, let's see.
Zucchini for you.
Yeah, that's definitely more of a guy thing, I guess. So the question we have for you now, as phones are open at KROQ, is what is something you've had inserted inside of you or surgically removed out of you? 800-520-1067. Real stories only, up for grabs, tickets to see Jim Gaffigan, and we'll do that after this on KROQ.
KROQ. Every hour from 9 to 6.
The first time I heard Social Distortion on KROQ, I was 19 years old. First time I'd ever been on the radio.
It's your only way into a private show with Social Distortion at the In-N-Out Burger Soundspace at KROQ. You'll instantly get on the standby boarding list to see him again at KROQ Mile High Club Destination 13. Explore the Alps, eat your body weight in chocolate, and buy a watch you absolutely can't afford when you see Social Distortion in Zurich, Switzerland. Courtesy of KROQ and Epitaph Records. It's a private KROQ show with Social Distortion and a chance to see him again in Switzerland.
On the world famous KROQ.
That's what a hamburger's all about. But also, it is something that could happen to you surgically. You could have something inserted in you or taken out of you. Yesterday, Allie got something inserted into her. She said someone came into the room with like a dipstick sort of thing and put an embryo deep inside of her and then referred to her genitals as a peanut butter sandwich. And they said that we're going to put a grain of sand in the peanut butter sandwich and it's going to stick.
Yeah, and they said I had an impressive bladder, which is a new thing to gloat about.
So Allie is super impressed with herself. And the question we have for you right now, with tickets on the line to go see Jim Gaffigan at the Dolby Theater May 5th, one of the greats. He is one of the funniest working stand-up comedians right now and has been for many, many, many years. He's also super pasty and not afraid to talk about it. We say good morning now to Jason. What is something that you had taken out of you or put into you? What's up, Jason?
Good morning, Sweet Divots.
Sweet
Divots, what happened?
So I had a long time ago, about 2006-ish, I had a BB from a BB rifle gun inserted through my stomach, drinking with friends.
So what was the context? You were all hanging out and there happened to be a BB gun there and you were having fun, or there was a dispute, or what?
Yeah, it was supposed to be fun. We were all hanging out and getting drunk, and they were like, oh, let's pump it a couple times and see how bad it stings. And one thing led to another. It got pumped too many times, and it went through my stomach and some of my intestines and had to have it surgically removed.
See, that's one of the fun jokes about the BB gun is there's a limit to how much danger it can cause. It's not going to penetrate the skin like a bullet would, and then you apparently turned out that it can, and it can get all the way into, and if they didn't take that BB out of you, what, you would have been donezo?
Yeah, so by the time I got to the hospital the next day, because I didn't know it had went through, all the stuff started leaking out into my stomach, causing an infection. So.
Wait a minute. So you fell asleep and just thought whatever, and then it wasn't until the next day that you went to the hospital?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't like a continuous bleeding thing. It just kind of clotted up real quick because it's only a BB-sized hole, and I just started having cramps the next day.
You don't want to look like a pussy to your friends. Be like, you guys going to the ER about a BB incident,
This
right?
has taken the expected turn of men being stupid.
Well, it's once again, I would imagine that.
How bad can it hurt? Let's shoot each other.
Jason, I'm going to assume there was no girls in your group of friends that night.
She was the culprit, yes.
Oh, well, take that,
damn.
Allie. Stupid women being stupid.
Everyone can be stupid.
Paula on KROQ, something inserted into you or taken out of you? What was it?
Something put in me.
What did you have put into you?
So I had human cadaver bone put into my face for a dental implant, and then my body rejected it, so I couldn't get the stupid implant, and I ended up with a permanent bridge.
So wait a minute. You needed teeth, and they were going to give you dead people teeth?
Yeah, because my bone wasn't taking, so they put human cadaver bone into my face to see if the bone would graft so that I can get the implant. And the bone did not
put
take.
human face bones in people's faces?
I didn't even know
that
was a
existed.
thing. So you don't know who the cadaver was. It was just random generic bone, right?
Yes, it was crazy, and
That's
my body
wild.
rejected it. So I ended up with a permanent bridge, regardless, and probably still human cadaver bone in my face.
That's crazy. What a crazy thing to have put inside of you. I mean, I know that they do that. Like, I know. I mean, for instance, we know that Blind Charlie has cow put inside of him, right? He's got he's part
cells.
cow, cow blood cells in him. And but to think that this woman had another human's cadaver bones put inside, I guess that happens a lot.
And then what happens when they get rejected? Do they just put it in somebody else? Or is that one donezo? It's like, okay, that one was rejected, just toss it in the trash.
No, it stayed in my body. It just didn't graft to the rest of my face.
So it's still there. It's just floating around.
Whoa, it's still there, just
Like
not
space
doing
trash.
anything.
Hey, Brian on KROQ, what is something you had put into you or taken out of you in honor of Allie having the embryo implanted in her yesterday?
Good morning, everyone. And peanut butter sandwich is an insane description, by the way. But so it's a bold story. So I had kidney stone surgery a few years ago. No one gave me the rundown on what would happen afterwards. I wake up, right, string tied around my downstairs bonanza with the doctor telling me, yeah, in about 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to have to remove that yourself. And I'm like, excuse me, remove this myself? He's like, yeah, it'll just be fine, just a quick tug. So I get in, 2 to 3 weeks go by, I can't do the quick tug myself. The pain is insane. I know, right? I don't even want to think about it, right? Trying to tug doesn't work. Tug doesn't work. I pop tube bike it in. I call down to the emergency room. I'm like, I can't do this by myself. They're like, come on in. This poor nurse that I will forever be grateful for treated me like a poor old lawnmower and just yanked that thing out of there. And
man.
The
string, let me get this straight. The string is coming out of the hole?
Yep, and it was tied around the rest of it.
Why? I guess that's just so that the kidney stone can pass through your pee hole.
Is that what has to happen? There's a string
Yeah, because
involved?
sometimes they have to break it up and then it has to pass through.
Why the string, though? I thought they could
Well,
just
it's like
give
a
you...
stem, I guess, right? Like a little bitty mini tube.
Man.
Blech. Dude, and to be able to do that yank properly, like, you know, when you're about to get a shot, you're like, okay, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But to do the yank, that kind of a yank, 562 just wanted to let us know, don't swallow your bridge because then you have to poop it out. That reminds me of poop teeth.
Yeah, poop teeth.
Remember, she swallowed her own teeth and then had to poop them out.
That may have been the person that we met a moment ago. All right, well, I have to cleanse ourselves from this conversation we just had. Some great stories coming through text line as well. Something that was inserted into you or taken out of you. Makes Allie feel a little bit better about what she had done to her yesterday.
Yeah, this was voluntary.
Yeah. Oh, man. This girl, I mean, we've heard a bunch of variations of this. I don't know the right way to clean it up.
Oh.
But it's the condom that had to be taken out. And that one is real deal. Because that at one point did get put in the fun way and then taken out in the not fun way.
Yeah, and then you don't want to resume after that.
So
kind of takes the
go
fun
ahead
out
and
of it.
forget everything we just heard and give you this.
Klein Alley Show.
still going to give away some more tickets. This time it'll be for Seth Rogen. And looking for you potheads. If you're high right now, want to be a part of Stonergories, just keep smoking and be ready to join us for Stonergories coming up next hour, the return of Stonergories. Have not done that for far too long on KROQ.
I love Stonergories.
And we will celebrate Seth Rogen, a man that smokes a lot of weed and still is able to accomplish a lot. He's a high-functioning high guy, and you can be a high-functioning high guy as well, or gal, and that'll be coming up next hour on the show. Jake's been going through an emotional 24 hours. I would say an emotional few weeks, actually. And yesterday he did what he was asked to not do, which was do not come and join the family for a funeral.
No, you don't listen. You don't read the email. You don't listen.
I listen.
Not what happened.
The emails are long.
Jake,
they're not long. They're way shorter than Klein's emails.
Your emails are long, but I wanted to say before we hear the story about what happened yesterday, I would like to share with you some love that you're receiving on the GOAT line for a variety of reasons. I know you've had a rough couple of days, so listen to this and then put you in a good mood.
Just, I'm sure, comforting to know that we're really listening.
And then we will hear what happened yesterday as you've been going through it. Listen, so all the circle of life around here. Makuna Matata, baby. Allie's trying to make a baby. You lost a relative. This is all the
creation
cycle.
Of life.
It's a beautiful thing and it's tragic at the same time. But here we go. This is someone that wanted to give Jake his flowers.
Hey, Sweet Divots. And speaking of that, I was just listening to the podcast I want to give Jake some credit. I don't know about Sweet Divots being something that he pushed, but I do know something that he did push. And a while ago now, I left a call on the GOAT line talking about Allie eating her boogers with her poo fingers, and I dubbed it poogers. And then I believe it was Jake who took the name of what she was eating and started calling Allie poogers. And that obviously has become a staple on the show, and I would like to give him credit for at least that. And, maybe he did come up with Sweet Divots. I don't know, but all right, that's all I got to say. Thanks.
I think it was after you left yesterday. We were talking about Sweet Divots as someone's draft pick for the #1 OG sound effect, and Jake somehow claims that he was the one who popularized Sweet Divots on our show.
I tried to push for you to keep using it.
And I don't remember that happening.
I also pushed for us to trademark it and spell it in a certain way.
And this guy claims that Jake is the guy who popularized Poogers as a nickname for Allie. But once again, he also says that he's the guy that came up with that first. So I don't know.
How can somebody popularize Sweet Divots and Poogers? Lightning can't strike twice.
Yeah, well, Jake said he did. By the way, here's a woman who says that Jake is the funniest on the show. So.
Hey, guys, Sweet D. So I figured it out. Allie, you make me laugh more often, like all the time. But Jake, he makes me laugh the absolute hardest. Ooh. His timing is perfect. His little quips.
His timing is perfect.
I would not say perfect. There are some times where your timing is great.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a little early, a little late, a little after the fact.
A lot of trampling over
repetitive.
People, right.
I just crack up. So there it is. I can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday. Cinco de Mayo. Love you guys. You're the best. Okay, love you back. Bye.
Right, thank you for that. We'll see you on Tuesday, and you can see Jake in person. He'll be very funny, and maybe he'll do a little stand-up. Who knows? Who knows?
So, Jake, stand-up.
What happened? I know the plan yesterday at the end of the show is you were going to go on this long drive back and forth to pay some respects, even though you were told to not go to the funeral.
You were told not to go to the funeral, but you still wanted to drop some things off for the family, right?
Yes. The guys at Print Gurus made some signs and some stickers for the family, and so that's what I did yesterday. There was like a cousin get-together, kind of a dinner. I drove up there, dropped off the stuff, was there for the dinner, drove back last night.
How long was the drive?
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes each way.
Okay, so 2 hours, 40 minutes up, 2 hours, 40 minutes back. That's with no traffic.
Interesting that's just a cousin dinner.
Yeah, there's an aunt there, too.
Okay.
And the reason that originally that you said that you were uninvited from the funeral was because the last funeral you went to, you brought your dog with you, and people made fun of your relatives because you were the guy with the dog, right?
The guy who got killed, yeah, he was made fun of by his other officers, I guess, and not gotten over it. But the funeral is actually like right now.
So they thought it would be distasteful of you to show up with Kibby, and that would be disrespectful to him because it really bothered him that he was getting crap about it because he, quote, never got over it.
Exactly.
So yesterday you went to the cousin's dinner.
And dropped out the signs, yeah.
Brought the signs. Were people appreciative?
Yeah.
And was anyone surprised that you were, quote, uninvited from the funeral?
No, I try to keep that like a secret between me and my cousin whose house it was, and then the cousins who initiated that whole thing weren't out at this gathering.
So was there the cousin who did know, was there a re-inviting of you to the funeral since you were there already?
No. I had already told her my decision, and so she knew what my plan was.
She wasn't going to make an effort for you to be included?
No.
Then you didn't pitch the idea about you going in costume?
I did not pitch that. No, I did not.
I mean, if you leave now, you probably could still make it.
Are they doing it on? Because I know that the last funeral that I sadly knew a person that had passed, they were offering you were able to watch it on Zoom or something. Or is that?
Yeah, it's actually like live coverage on like the Fresno.
Yeah, I would imagine this is being covered by the news too. This is a fallen officer.
Are you monitoring that, or are you trying?
It's up on this other screen.
You are watching it.
But it's like the cover started at 9:30. The funeral starts at 10.
So are you more bummed today than normal?
A little bit, yeah.
You've seemed quiet today.
Was there anything that we could do to make you happier?
Yeah, there's one thing in particular.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Why do you do
opening this up again?
Why do you do this to yourself?
Is it the pizza that you like? Because we can order that.
No. I think there's something else I'm thinking of.
Oh.
I know what it is. It's this.
It's this song by Tame Impala and Jenny.
Is it the Jenny remix of the Tame Impala song?
You know what? You won't believe this. It's not.
Oh, well, I've already hit the button, so.
No take backsies.
Well, thoughts are with you today, Jake.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I don't know what's sadder, that or this. It's kind of a toss-up, right?
It's a perfectly good song.
It's a great song. KROQ.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
Well, the full cancellation of the singer David has begun. Similar to when Diddy had those allegations, everyone was pulling his picture down from diners, taking his music off their platforms. And now that this guy is likely a murderer, every company associated with him is pulling his music from their platforms. Fortnite is the first to do this. They're offering refunds to anyone who purchased David-related items, including the song Locked and Loaded, which was the official anthem for the 2025 Fortnite Global Championship. He also had collabs coming out with Lofi and Damiano David of Måneskin, but obviously those are not coming out anymore. And his song, What Are You Waiting For, has been pulled from Madden NFL 26. So it seems that David had a lot of great things on the horizon.
The Madden Curse continues.
Yeah, none of which are actually going to pan out now.
For many years, there was always the theory that if you ended up on the cover of Madden, there was a good chance you were going to get injured early in the season. And it became almost like this Madden Curse where you wanted to be on the cover because it meant you were the best of the NFL, but also probably you were going to...
So the stats are real? The superstition?
I don't know if there's definitely a run that went for many, many seasons where it was like anyone who was on the front of Madden would end up getting injured, and now they've, I guess, moved on to if you're on the soundtrack, you go away for murder.
Have you heard the superstition that if you're on Madden, you're going to dismember someone and put them in the trunk of your car?
That's been going around for years now. We got to start looking back.
All the time.
Any unsolved murders, we should go back and look at all the old Madden soundtracks.
They're all just on Madden. That would be a crazy discovery.
That would be interesting.
Don't get pulled over today. You got to watch your speed because the cops are on high alert and they are going to tag anybody who's speeding. It's part of a big 24-hour, quote, maximum enforcement period throughout California as they crack down on the speeders of the world. And I wouldn't know anything about that.
What's going on with your current speeding ticket? You have to go to court?
I'm going to court. I have hired somebody to help me. It's a place called F Your Ticket. It was a recommendation from a listener. Got them out of their ticket. So
Really?
This guy's going to go to court for me. His name's Randy.
Is he going to go to court as you, like dressed like you?
I think that would be a disservice.
Yeah, that would be so funny, though.
We'd probably wear the same suit.
I would I'd be so jealous. Randy's suit, God, I would look so good in that
But
thing.
he did say that he already, looking at the ticket, saw some issues.
Yeah, well, that's their job, right? They're supposedly good.
You're guilty?
The issue is how fast you were going in the school zone, Alex.
Allegedly,
So,
all right?
Wait, for 24 hours, this sounds like a big cash grab from the state, right? Because they're like, let's go ahead and decide. I mean, the reality is, if you really set up enough cops with enough radar guns, you're going to catch people speeding because most people do speed.
Yeah,
And
of course. Especially in a place where we don't get to speed that often because the traffic's so bad. Anytime you get the opportunity to speed, you're going to take it. So you got to watch for those hot spots, the freeway overpasses, the on-ramps, especially a motorcycle cop that's hiding in between two cars. And also, if you're one of those cars that looks like a cop car, just stay home, okay? Just stay home today, or one of those motorcycles that has like really bright headlights. It freaks all of us out, okay? And then we
I
think
would get
that
on
there's
the
a
road
cop
right
there.
now if I had one of those vehicles. Freak everybody out. That'd be amazing.
People with that, the door is the different color than the rest of the car. Stop.
So what about the people that are like private security? That
Yes,
can't
and have the fake light bars.
Yeah, they kind of look like cops, but then they're not. And they
But I'm like, it's just a skinny yellow light bar.
right. You're like, oh, you're just a loser. You can't do anything.
And then those new cop cars, those Dodge ones, those are incognito as hell.
Mhm.
Like some of those don't even have light bars on them, and then the like LAPD thing is super light. It's like a shadow on the side of the car.
You know, what's interesting is I drove by the guy that always pulls us over on the way to work, in the motorcycle guy. I didn't see him today, and he's there every day.
Deputy Sanchez, I know
So,
who he is.
yeah.
And according to Randy, the F Your Ticket guy, this guy has a reputation.
Yeah, Sanchez, we're on to you, and we know how many people you've nabbed on Highland just trying to get to work, get themselves a morning cup of coffee.
Sanchez.
He's nabbed us. He's nabbed us all.
Dirty Sanchez.
We're on Dirty Sanchez. We know what you're up to, hiding behind there like a ninja,
Yeah,
jumping
with
out.
two wheels.
We got you. We got your number.
I'll see you in court.
Yeah, Allie will not see you in court, but Randy will see you in court.
Randy will, and he's going to do a great job. When you see a monk, it's easy to think of them as, portrait of virtue. If you shave your head and wear an orange robe all day, you're committed to something. But just like there can be dirty cops, there can also be dirty monks. And these ones were just busted at the airport for trying to smuggle drugs. 22 monks were stopped at an airport trying to smuggle in 242 pounds of weed, which is about $3.5 million worth. They were smuggling it in from Thailand, and they said they were mostly young trainee monks from various temples around Sri Lanka.
No wonder they're so mellow.
That must be the hazing. That must be monk hazing for the young ones. So, yeah, before you get to do the whole meditation
Think
up
it
in the
works
mountain.
like a frat?
Probably. You got to bring 3 pounds of weed
And
through
then
the
I'm going to
border.
smear you in mustard and make you stand for 12 hours.
You're going to do the monk elephant walk. So,
And then we shave your head.
yeah, and then
We're
we're
going to do that beforehand.
And you have to
All
keep
right,
it that
before.
way.
Yeah, it's all part of a giant hazing.
This lasts your whole life.
It just
And
goes
then you're
on.
going to wear a dress forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you won't get laid or get any money.
Oh, man, that sounds like the world's worst fraternity. Huh? It's terrible. All right, well, there you have it. Some stuff going on in the world. And a brand new hour of the show will officially begin in moments, so don't go anywhere. We are Klein Alley Show, and this is KROQ. Good morning.
It's Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, yeah, welcome to your KROQ just after 10 o'clock on a Tuesday with Klein Alley Show. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming back for more or finding us accidentally or attempting to get back to your radio show you're supposed to be listening to right now, but you found us accidentally. Well, good news. The time is exactly right because we have access for you to join us at the In-N-Out Burger sound space of KROQ. This time, Social D will be the band. In-N-Out will be the food. And it's going to be a great hang. Plus, we get your name on a standby boarding list for destination number 13, which sends you to Zurich, Switzerland to potentially see Social D again.
Haha. Is your first choice station doing that?
So there you have it. We got that for you coming up. I'll pick up caller 20 in just a moment. First, though, Mary has been waiting on the phone for a while. Go ahead, Mary. You're on KROQ. Hi.
Hi, welcome. I mean, not welcome. Sorry, I'm used to work.
What do you
What are you, customer service caller?
What do you do when people call you at work?
Yeah, exactly. So what happens is I just wanted to say, first I wanted to say my condolences to Jake and to let him know that, I've heard his dating experience and everything, and, life does get up, and I think that he's a great guy, and he's funny, and, he'll find the right person, and also when it comes to death, it never gets easy, it just gets different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to date Jake? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I have no idea what he looks like, but I don't think he wants to date me. I'm crazy.
I would love to see this date now.
Hold on.
It's a blind date.
Are you single, Mary?
I am single.
And when you say you're crazy, like typical woman crazy or extra crazy?
I'm in my 40s, so I'm perimenopausal, so I'm just moody.
Mm-hmm. Jake, is that a problem for you?
Oh, being moody?
Right.
Yes.
So you're rejecting this opportunity to potentially date someone?
I feel like it's not the right time for me to make a decision to date anyone in my time of mourning.
Yeah. Well, more importantly, where do you?
Jesus.
See, look how nice he is. He wants to spare my feelings.
Well, wait, hold on. I think the most important question is: do you live within a 5-mile radius of Burbank?
No, I live in Lakewood, California.
Okay, so that's never going to work.
It's never going to work. It doesn't matter how crazy you are. Jake would never.
But on a real level, Jake, we are very sorry for your loss today. I found this live stream, and it's very sad.
Thank you.
Anything else we should say right now, or?
I mean, are you going to give us a date, but when you're going to shave your head?
The second... Yeah, I'll shave my head.
The second I'm no longer breathing.
I'll shave my head before the 5... what are we doing? The
what?
What's this thing we're doing, Cinco de Mayo? I'll do it before the Cinco de Mayo.
You are?
If that's what...
Why don't you do it at the Cinco de Mayo thing?
Sure.
Great, we'll do it at the Cinco de Mayo thing. I'm sure the restaurant's not going to want me cutting my hair in the middle of their restaurant, but
I'm sure they'll be okay with it.
If they're fine with it. I'm
just
sure
outside.
Blind Charlie will be there. Is that barber still set up on this corner? There's a guy there's a barber who sets up in a tent right outside this on Wilshire Boulevard.
Yeah, he would do it.
He's there. I see him every day.
Yeah, he's got a tent. His name's like Uncle Cuts or something.
I thought his name was Oscar.
Well, we'll look into it. I'll do it for you, Jake, if it makes you feel better. All right.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
All right, let's give away some of these tickets now. Get you into the In-N-Out Burger sound space at KROQ and get you some Social D. And we say good morning to caller 20, which puts us on Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, man.
That's you. Congratulations. You're the 20th caller. Nice to meet you. And we look forward to seeing you here at KROQ and then again, potentially, in Zurich, Switzerland.
Hey, no, I love your guys' show. I listen to it every day. My wife listens to it every day. You guys have gotten me in trouble on many occasions, but I love the show. Thank you guys so much.
Out of curiosity, how did you find us?
Actually, randomly one day, I was listening, and it was the day that the person called you to do the complaint. And then you guys sat there and passed each other back and forth, and it was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. And then I went through and told everybody about it.
Thank you.
And I was like, dude, the way that you guys trolled her so much, it just made me laugh so hard.
Was that which complaint? Well, we've received so many complaint calls. Was that the complaint we received about the Molly mama?
Oh, yeah, the Molly mom.
Yeah, people. We have the animated version of that coming soon. It's being worked on now. Hey, out of curiosity, how did we get you in trouble with your wife?
No, not with my wife. So I drive for Uber. So like I have you guys on every day.
Low rating?
And yeah, and one of the people were like, I got a complaint, and it was like, I had inappropriate music on. And I was like, what are you talking about?
How dare you
and
call us music?
And then I realized, yeah, no, the funny part was because you were talking about lesbians, and you are lesbian, and then they got offended by that.
Well,
and it was,
at least the worst type of lesbian.
That is offensive.
All right. Well, thank you. Listen, thank you. Stuck with us, and it was all worth it now because you're the 20th caller, so hopefully we call you back and send you to Switzerland. In the meantime, enjoy your Social D here and your In-N-Out at the KROQ In-N-Out Burger Sound Space. Hold on.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. That's Mickey, driving Uber.
He sounds nice and sane.
Forcing his passengers to listen to our show.
That is such a risk. If I was back to Uber driving, which I've done before, I would have never put this show on.
Yeah, you're the real heroes. You're the frontliners, the first people when no one else was listening. It was the Uber drivers, the delivery drivers that had us on. A lot of it's just because they couldn't figure out how to change the radio. But now they're stuck with us, and we appreciate that. And in a moment, we will reward you with more tickets, this time to Seth Rogen at the Greek. If you want to be a part of Stonergories and you're very high right now, you can get on the phones for the return of Stonergories. But first, we have a secret that will help you live forever. This is a brand new, never before heard, old people secret. And listen closely if you want to do like the elderly and live forever. This person, I think, is the oldest person currently. And Vanessa, guess what?
What?
They're Colombian. So clearly the secret is cocaine and chicken. We will find out together. It's time for Old People Secrets.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid. They call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with sweet dibbit. Time for some old people secrets.
Let's meet this man. 111. This is whatever this guy says, I'm going to start doing immediately.
A 111-year-old from New Jersey is believed to be the oldest man living in the United States.
Fox 5 Stephanie Bertini introduces us to Luis Cano and gives us the secret to his long life.
Meet Luis Cano. He wears his age as a badge of honor.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
Oh, boy. That's an
the breathing.
That's an easy question. And
¿Cuántos años tienes?
¿Cuántos años tienes?
111.
111.
That is 111.
Dude, this is a big get for the media.
Huge get. If you're the news, you get the 111-year-old on, that is big.
Because they're not doing a bunch of interviews. They're doing a one.
One.
And you got it.
You got him.
111 years old, he tells me with pride. Born in Colombia.
Is that pride? I don't think so.
It was barely legible.
Yeah, he tells me with nap.
Pride. Born in Colombia, now living in Linden, New Jersey. He's the oldest man in the United States. Muy contento. And that makes him happy.
So that's his way of saying he's happy.
Is that what he said?
Mi contento, I believe, is I'm happy. Or
is that right, Vanessa?
Or he was calling her the C word.
I need a rewind.
You need a rewind. Hold on. You're supposed to be our translator.
Yeah,
here.
Klein got it.
And
hold on. Here it is. Hold on. I'll go back. Here it is.
I haven't gotten to this part.
He's the oldest man in the United States. Muy contento.
Very happy.
Oh, okay.
Very happy.
And that makes him happy. His age validated after his last birthday by LongeviQuest, an organization that tracks the world's oldest people.
What kind of...
LongeviQuest is definitely taking a lot of money from a lot of old people.
Yes, hi. We are LongeviQuest. Is it true that you're old as dirt? We will prove it.
For just $50 a month and a part of your will, we will make sure to monitor your age.
What makes us sound official? Turn it into a quest. LongeviQuest.
I mean, that really does sound so ridiculously fake.
Quest, an organization that tracks the world's oldest people.
That's all they do? Vanessa, book someone from LongeviQuest on our show this week. I got to figure out how much there is. I mean, maybe that's a real organization.
I mean, it's an organization, meaning it's like a nonprofit?
I don't know how they make money doing that.
That is insane. They just have a team of people that track old people?
Why is it a quest?
I don't know.
It sounds official that way, I guess.
What
Just
is
like
the
wizards.
Yeah, what is the quest?
Hold on. Are you working at LongeviQuest? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you do there? Do you track old people?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
When do you know your quest is over? Hello?
When do you know your quest is over? Is it ever end?
Yeah.
It does end. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, that's LongeviQuest.
Are you ripping off old people just to cash it in and have a cushy retirement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we thought. Thank you. All right. Double yeses every time. All right. So here we go.
Born December 9th, 1914, Cano is the 12th oldest man globally.
¿Cómo te sientes?
So there's still, I guess, 11 people older than him in the world, but he, I guess, is currently the oldest in America, even though he's Colombian living in Jersey.
Yeah. How do you feel, I ask? Good, he replies. Cano married Alicia Aranjo Cano in 1948. They had 10 children.
Oh, my Lord. I think that was like a small family back then.
The guy's a swordsman, huh? No condoms for this dude.
Damn.
10 kids.
Yeah, but I think back then it was like, I think there's 6 kids in one room, and then they all start working when they're like 9. Everyone's providing, you know?
And a bunch of them probably died childbirth, so you just got to keep on churning them out, knowing that you're probably going to keep one.
I think
out
you
of every...
had, I think you get like a 5 out of 10 success rate.
A litter of puppies.
11 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. The couple moved to Far Rockaway, New York in the 90s.
To get away from all of those people.
We made a bunch of family, and then we said, let's get the hell out of here.
We have to give all these people inheritance.
There's too many people.
He describes living in the United States as the accomplishment of his lifetime. Alicia passed in 2004, and shortly after, Luis moved to Linden, where he lives with 2 of his children now. Nowadays, he spends most of his time looking out the window, sometimes reflecting.
Oh, boy.
Sometimes his reflection?
It's definitely his reflection.
You're just looking into the mirror?
Yeah, it's not a window at all.
I'm reflecting.
That's you still.
on life, he says. Cano didn't receive a formal education, but joined the Colombian Army in his much younger years. After serving in the military, he owned and operated a fleet of buses, helping people move through rural areas. Fishing, always his favorite thing to do, and he loves airplanes, he says.
Oh, I bet he was like not even around when they... Like, he was probably around when they were invented, right?
Yeah. Watching them in the sky sometimes through the window here in his Linden, New Jersey
when
home.
you get to
brings
be
him
old,
joy.
your life just turns into being like a tabby cat.
It's just watching.
You're just watching out the window.
Looking
Heine's already there when he goes to LAX.
I love
in
it.
and out.
I stay at that in and out and just look at the airplanes all day.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
At his age, I asked him what kind of advice he can give us all. The secrets to a long life. He's
All right, here we go. Place your bets. This guy's 111. World record holder now. What is his secret for a long life? He sits every day propped up in a window or a mirror.
Maybe since he's Colombian, I'm going to say really, really good coffee. Because as Vanessa has told us many times, Colombia is known for their coffee.
Mm-hmm. It's all about that
coffee. It's the coffee.
It's the coffee.
That's what she said befor. She said that secret many times. Jake, what do you believe is his secret for a long life? Okay. Bunch of random sounds. That's a good guess. Omar?
Yeah, I'm going to say...
It's the coffee. It's the coffee.
Yeah.
It's not your turn yet, Vanessa. We know.
No, what am I going to go with? I'm going to say always be surrounded by family.
Family? He's
Since
got a
he
lot of them?
Banged out a bunch of kids, yeah.
A lot of kids. Vanessa, you're Colombian. You have the advantage here. What is the secret?
Well, not because I'm Colombian, I'm going to say this. Based on this story, I'm going to say this. Procreating.
Popping out.
That's
Having
why
that-
Vanessa's going to get knocked up this year.
You're talking about sex.
I'm talking about making babies.
Yeah. That's the secret.
She can't even say sex.
She doesn't want to say sex because she thinks Omar will use it against her. So she's going to keep saying the unfun words like procreating.
I think also she's at the age where she's not sure what it is yet.
Got it.
We got to have the talk with Vanessa.
Yeah, we do have. Vanessa, tomorrow we're going to have a
When
very-
the stork comes.
We're going to have a talk. Here's what he said.
Que no tomen mucho trago.
Anyone?
Don't have a lot of something.
Don't you know?
Que no tomen mucho trago.
Trago?
Do you want me to translate?
Yeah.
I think he wants to fight the guy from Rocky, that
Don't
Drago
drink
guy.
too much.
Don't what?
Don't drink too much.
Oh, really?
Que no tomen mucho trago.
Don't drink a lot. He also says get good sleep and don't smoke. When it comes to living good, his advice?
Que se manejen bien.
Behave well, he says to us all. Luis Cano is grateful to be surrounded by family who takes care of him now in his old age, and they are all proud of this special plaque, which marks his long life.
On his teeth.
In Linden,
Which
New
there
Jersey.
is a ton of it that they have to scrape off
So
on
much
a regular basis.
Stephanie Burchino, Fox 5 News.
All right, well, there you have it. Happy birthday. And there's an old people's secrets. When we get back, Stonergories. You want to prove that you're a high-functioning pothead? An opportunity for you to win tickets to see the other highest-functioning pothead on the planet, Seth Rogen. As part of Netflix's A Joke, your tickets and your chance to prove science wrong and potheads right next on KROQ.
KROQ. Every hour from 9 to 6.
First time I heard Social Distortion on KROQ, I was 19 years old. First time I'd ever been on the radio.
It's your only way in to a private show with Social Distortion at the In-N-Out Burger Soundspace at KROQ. And you'll instantly get on the standby boarding list to see him again at KROQ Mile High Club Destination 13. Explore the Alps, eat your body weight in chocolate, and buy a watch you absolutely can't afford when you see Social Distortion in Zurich, Switzerland. Receive KROQ and Epitaph Records. It's a private KROQ show with Social Distortion and a chance to see him again in Switzerland.
On the world famous KROQ.
We are Klein Alley's show. A lot of shows coming to Southern California over the next few weeks for Netflix as A Joke, including Seth Rogen at the Greek. And Seth Rogen, as you know, is a high-functioning pothead. He's high a lot, still able to write movies, win awards, write TV shows, star in them. He's a hard-working guy with a work ethic, but he likes to be stoned for most of it. And science usually says that the more pot you smoke over the course of your life, the more weed you ingest, the dumber you get.
And I usually, I don't know about you, but I've done like writing or idea brainstorming sessions high, and then I look at it when I'm sober, and I'm like, this is a mess.
This is trash. But it made sense to me at the time, and we like to go ahead and prove science wrong and give you a chance to prove potheads right. It's time for Stonergories.
Stonergories. What's the category? Stonergories. What's the category? Stonergories. What's the category? What's the category?
Say hi to a lot of people on the phone that claim they are very high right now. That's the one rule. You have to be high to participate in Stonergories. That's how we make this officially scientific. KROQ, hello, who's this?
David.
David, are you high right now? Is that a yes or no?
Yes.
How often do you smoke?
Probably like 3 times a week.
What is your weed of choice?
Rosin and dab.
Whoa, that's aggressive.
Yeah, for electronic peak.
Well, science claims that you're an idiot and you won't be able to think of words when you need to. So we will give you a category and a letter, and you give us all of the words that fit under the category that start with the letter. Let's see if we can beat the high score of 1. Your letter is T, and your category is medical conditions. And go.
Testosterone?
I don't think that's a medical condition. Continuing. Go. Come on. Clock is ticking.
Tuberculosis.
We got one.
All right.
We got one. Let's go. Come on.
I don't know. Tom the cat.
What did you say?
Tom the cat.
Tom the cat?
I can't think of anything else.
Time is
done.
Up. All right. Well, you gave us tuberculosis.
Sorry about that.
I do feel like I have tuberculosis after that.
Yeah, tetanus. A lot of people coming through on the text line with ones we could have accepted.
Tumor?
Tumor. Yeah, you're right. Now I can think of everything.
That's actually a diagnosis on you.
Damn it.
Off to a strong start. Tickets to see the highest functioning pothead that we know, Seth Rogen, as part of Netflix as a Joke at the Greek Theater on May 6th. And how high are you right now?
Decent amount.
We can tell.
Just in how long it took you to answer that lets us know it's more than a decent amount. What did you smoke this morning?
A couple bowls.
Couple bowls. Traditional flour. Look at that. Keeping it old school. We're going to give you a letter and a category. You must give us everything that fits under the category that starts with that letter. And the high score is 1. Let's see if you can beat the high score. Set the clock right now. Your letter is B, and your category is desserts. And go.
I got to name things that start with D.
That's right.
Woo! But I just keep going. Bunk cakes.
Bump what?
Bunk cakes.
Bunt cakes. We've got bunt cakes. Go, go, go. Time is ticking. Come on. The letter's B.
Blah. Hold on. Bunk cakes.
Come on, you're running out of time.
I got two.
Hate to break it to you, but bunt cake is not 2. It's 1.
I can't think of any more.
That's it? You're tapped out?
I tapped out.
All right. Well, we got bunt cake. Hold on 1 second, Ryan. Thank you for playing Stonergories. And now we say hi to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, welcome to Stonergories. How high are you right now?
Oh, my God. Good morning. Good morning, guys.
Morning. What have you partaken in this morning as far as weed goes?
Some indica, the moment I wake up, I need to get the day started. Don't even want to give it a chance sober.
Mm-hmm. That's a good outlook for society.
Get the day
right there.
started with indica.
That's right. When I wake up, I want to smoke something that makes me not wake up. So I go back to my indica. All right. Well, we'll give you a letter and a category. Once again, high score still 1. Can anyone top the high score of 1? Your category is sexy things. Your letter is P, and go.
Sexy things starting with P.
Time is ticking.
I can't think of anything P.
Come on. Once again, your letter is P. P. Sound it out.
Oh, my goodness. P-O-R-N. I don't know if I could say that on the radio.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can say it. What is it that you just spelled?
Porn?
Don't say that on the radio.
Oh, my gosh.
Time is ticking. We got one. We're officially on the board.
Oh my God. I can't think of anything P. Sexy thing to start with P. Oh my God.
5 seconds.
You got this.
Oh my God.
Time.
What lingerie starts with P?
Is
photos. OnlyFans stuff. Oh my God.
Did you say Ponelyfans?
I think she said Ponelyfans. We can't accept Ponelyfans. But thank you for participating. And that was okay. It's just proof that sometimes you smoke too much weed. And we say hi now to, speaking of P, Pantyhose Greg, who's always high. Hi, Pantyhose Greg.
Klein, I'm so stoned. I'm in bed, but is it okay if I keep my eyes closed? I can't open them. I'm so stoned.
You can keep your eyes closed for Stonergories. Pantyhose Greg, if anyone can do it, you can. We are going to give you a letter and a category. Your category is celebrities. Your letter is S. And go.
Shut up, you asshole. I'm so high.
Your daily reminder that you should stay in school.
Almost like the same effect as if they'd use those defibrillators. Sound like defibrillators.
Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show coming to an end for now. But fear not, Sluggo's here. Brings with him more spots for you to join Social D, In-N-Out Burger Sound Space at KROQ, and get on the standby list to go see them again in Zurich, Switzerland. That is a real trip that we're really giving away to someone listening to KROQ potentially right now, and it could be you. Might as well be you, so just call. This is not a pyramid scheme or a Ponzi scheme. I wish it was, but it's not. We're not that smart, so we're giving away these trips. And you have a chance to win them, and it's all part of KROQ's Mile High Club. Before we do takeaways and officially get out of here, this is an interesting hypothetical that has been sent to us on the GOAT line, and I would like Omar to give us his official answer now.
Okay.
I think Omar's going to be the next person on the hot seat for Lie Day Friday. I think that has been scheduled for a few Fridays from now, but maybe this question comes up again, but listen to this.
This is a question for Omar. So you have made it abundantly clear that you dislike Johnny and you disliked Beer Mug a lot. So I have 6 scenarios for you, and I was just wondering which you would rather be with Johnny or be with Beer Mug in. So work in a small room.
John, you have to work in a small room with either Johnny or Beer Mug. Who do you pick? Omar.
Work in a small room. Are we working on a project together or just in the same room working separately?
Let's say separately, but in a small room.
I'm going to go with Johnny because I'm sure Johnny doesn't smell like Beer Mug does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fly with.
Well, I picked Johnny just because he wouldn't go.
Right, he would bail on the trip.
Yeah, he would bail out.
Because
Yeah.
he's a giant pussy, right?
Yep.
Road trip with.
Oh.
Road trip with. I'm gonna go with Beer Mug because he's gonna bring all the good drugs.
All right.
Do an escape room with.
Escape room. Oh man,
You
that's
got
a
to do
great
Beer
thing.
Mug on that one.
Oh man, just because it would be funny to watch him try to solve all the puzzles.
He would be like sure that he got it and be like,
I
you
got
guys,
this,
you got to go over here with the
man."
locks.
Yeah, Beer Mug. Good call.
Yeah.
Fix a car with.
Fix a car with. I think Johnny has mentioned that some of his uncles are mechanics, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Johnny. He might know something about cars.
Or do a 3-legged race with.
3-legged race, I would probably choose Johnny because he's so muscular he could just carry me across the finish line.
Yep.
Which one for each of these or all of them would you rather be stuck with one of them and you can't kill yourself, you can't do it yourself, you have to collaborate with them in each of these scenarios?
You're on a boat and you can only save one of them, and the boat's going down.
I think Beer Mugs, it's nothing but downhill for Beer Mugs, so I would have Johnny, save Johnny because he has,
More of his
glimpse
life.
of hope.
All
Yeah.
right, there you have it.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny's thumbs up. He's very proud
Beer
of it.
Mug's a lost cause.
All right. Takeaways from today's show. Let's get into it, and then we will get out of here. What do we got?
There's a lot of confusing takeaways about my IVF transfer yesterday. 310, my takeaway is Allie has a grain of sand in her peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, you do.
562,
Right
Allie
here.
has a turkey baster in her hoo-ha. 619, Allie's child is a bastard. I don't think anyone knows what's going on. I feel like I've explained this a lot.
Great takeaways. We all heard the same show. We all take different things from it, I guess.
818 Allie's bladder is overqualified. Let's see. 818, my takeaway is mahjong.
That's a good takeaway.
My takeaway. It gets funnier the more we hear it, right?
402, vagina face and pig nose in the morning are the greatest new morning show.
Hey, can't wait for that.
626, K-Dum and Omar do not take requests.
Nope.
Yep.
And 503, my takeaway is seat kickers grow up to be poppin' zippers.
Yep. If you don't know what we're talking about, you should listen to more of the show. Thank you for those of you that tuned in for a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, or those of you that watched us along. Once again, just a reminder, Cinco de Mayo, a week from today, after the show, we're going to head across the street for a hang that we're doing at our favorite place, Descanso. And we'd love you to join us. It's good. It's called the Viva Klein Alley Show Cinco de Mayo.
Viva Klein Alley Show.
It's going to be quite a part. That's just a preview of what you can expect. Live music, and limited edition merch. First 106 people get the gourmet taco. The bar will be open. Tequilas. Finest collection of tequilas I've seen north of the border.
Oh, my gosh. And they're also beautifully displayed behind that bar.
The Tequila Tower at Descanso. So that'll be a week from today. We got a lot of prizes we'll be bringing as well. If you haven't come to one of our hangs before, please come Cinco de Mayo. If you've been before, this will be the best one yet. So we'd love to see you there as we celebrate Cinco de Mayo together. All right. Takeaways from today's show now. We go to Postmaster Johnny. Go ahead. You can start.
Play Dancing Queen.
All right. We say hi to Vanessa. Takeaway, Vanessa.
Jake crosses his arms to keep his boobs in.
That's a great one. You guys are finally getting the hang of it. I like it. Jake, you have a takeaway.
Delta's a fat girl's name.
Yeah, that's a good takeaway. Allie, takeaway?
My takeaway is when you're the oldest person in America, you get plaque.
On your teeth.
Just a plaque.
Just plaque. And DJ Omar Khan, play it again. All right, we'll do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, there's a GOAT line for you, 844-956-GOAT. All right, bye.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Alley, it's just okay.
Oh.
Klein and Alley, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ. Klein. KROQ. Alley.
KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.